Welcome to Trash Talk.
Okay, so the topic is movie boobies is what. Eric, so who just suggested movie boobies?
Best
movie boobies was me.
I did. No, I said it.
You said, are we doing movies or boobies? And I said, why not both?
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
like the Ortega.
You
tacos.
inspired the idea.
All right, that's fair.
So
Best
it's funny
boobies
because
in movies?
I have my top pick that I've had since I first saw it. It is the scene with Ava Green in 302.
What? I don't
Not
even
seen
know
that movie.
anything about that movie.
I'm not
So,
disagreeing about the boobage.
Yeah, I can see
What's
those.
the second one
I'm gonna have to
called?
watch it now.
300 Rise.
Rise of someone. I feel like.
Maybe a Rise of Empire. Anyway, but Ava Green is a really good bad guy. But they fuck fight and like her, like,
fight.
she has like the best on-screen boobs I've ever fucking seen. I was like, whoa, shit! Because I was
What made them great?
Oh,
Describe the boobies.
that's creepy.
Describe them.
They
Are
were-
you looking them up?
They were. Actually, I should look them up. I can't describe them. They're fucking insane. They're like up and like around them and down to the left. I mean, I just boom, perfect all around.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was just like so surprised by it. I don't know why.
I'm trying to
Because I've
think.
seen a lot of boobs on screens, but I've never like in the middle of a theater. Also, it's also been surprising. They're in the middle of a bloody action movie. It's like boom.
Well, it's boobs. Of course, it's gonna be an action movie. You know?
Right. I just didn't expect it.
I see that you're enticed by my daughter's awesome rocking tits. Then bathe with my daughter in the fountain of Varnoth. Appease the gods by lathering her boobs with soapy suds.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you guys were watching the boobies.
No, is that why
You guys were
taking
both
over?
staring at the screen.
I figured
so
you were
like-
just like, dude, this is taking too long. How much is on there? It was a picture of her, but not the awesome boob. But you never see
I was
it.
gonna
in the
say,
show.
you never get to see it.
You're always chasing that dragon.
Why are you guys watching it?
Hey, get out of here,
Another
kid.
awesome boobage scene in just, I guess, not film history, but television too.
Television history. So that's what I'm stuck on
Grapes
right
of
now.
Wrath.
The best thing I can think of is Alexandria Daddario
In True Detective. Are you watching it?
I watched the first season.
Yeah!
Yeah, that was
I
a
have
while
not
ago.
seen this.
Oh
Is
my
this
god!
recent?
Second
bias?
episode.
I'm
Second
sensing
episode.
some recency
fuck.
bias.
It's a good thing
here.
that's a TV show. 'cause-
Recency.
Recency bias. You said you just watched it not that long ago?
Yeah, so it's stuck in my memory.
No, it's so is mine. I saw it when it aired first. That shit was nuts.
Yeah, it
That
was
put her on the map.
The
really-
show or just her boobs?
Yes.
Her boobs.
Yes, so I've
but
expressed this before that True Detective season 1 is the best piece of media in modern ever.
It might be, and I've thought about that. Like, I need to like look up a breakdown of that because I could tell there's symbolism in it.
Oh yeah,
You know, like I was like, there's a fucking owl up there. Why aren't they acknowledging that owl sitting in the rafters?
Yes. Have you read the books, The King in Yellow?
No,
Okay.
that's a King in Yellow.
Yeah.
Isn't that
It's like a bunch of like creepy stories.
That's like an old.
late,
Who's
late
the
1800s.
Who's the writer?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's
I haven't read them yet. But I have them.
it's that creepy one. I
on
can't
my
think of it.
list.
The cosmic horror guy.
No, that's H.
Does
Lovecraft.
anybody remember?
Yeah, it's not him.
No, it's not
Are you
Lovecraft.
sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not Lovecraft.
Okay.
There was a 90s era movie.
Wasn't alive.
Maybe it came out in 97 where we received like some alien DNA or something like that and we hybrid it with a human and they raise it from like a little girl.
Oh,
up to a-
Species.
Species. The alien
wow.
boobage.
I don't think I've actually seen Species. I know.
Oh,
of the movie.
really?
Yeah.
How did you know the movie if you've never seen it?
I wonder if that's
Zeitgeist? I don't know.
97.
Zeitgeist. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that.
I've seen
I
parts
remember
of
it
it,
be
I
out
guess,
there.
95.
Now I'm gonna have to see that. Some
seen
good
parts of
boobies
it.
in it.
Oh, yeah,
oh,
the actress is really fucking hot.
That's why I remember it, because the actress pissed me off. I remember I saw a scene where she was
What?
like, she just came back from being an alien, she's like transformed or whatever, and she's eating snack pack pudding, but she's just like sticking her finger in and then licking her finger. And it bothered me
have
so
seen
much
that.
when I was like in my like early 20s, like,
So-
just eat the fucking pudding!
I think I've seen that clip too.
Fuck!
So it's also like it grows rapidly fast. So like it's not an embryo, you know, to full grown adult. It doesn't take it that long to happen.
Yeah.
The classic scene with its boobs though is like the closing sequence and when it gets killed and shit. But she has like seduces one of the people hunting her down and gets impregnated by him and then kills him. And then
Her boobs are
they
out. this
chase
whole
her down
time?
to like these like sewers or something like that.
Get to the boobs,
And
Derek.
she's at one point like in her full alien form, but it's like, you know, she's wearing like a bodysuit, so it's like anatomically correct. And she shoots boob strings at them. and chokes a guy out with boob strings.
Damn.
Like everything the alien needs to be able to do with its body, it just does. And at one point, it goes, ha! Like points her chest at some guy and fucking tits go flying out. It's literally nipples
color?
that are like tethered to her.
What color are they? Is she?
Like a
racist?
darker form of what she was, which was kind of a grayish green.
Interesting. You find that clip?
That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Oh, man. Whew.
Is that the best boobs in movies?
That's mine. What's yours?
That's some crazy boobs in movies.
I don't know about movies right now. I'm trying to think of like one that sticks out.
No, boobs, not cocks, buddy. What's the best penis you've seen in a movie? All right.
What?
What?
Well, it's also hard because there's also just like other scenes where girls don't get naked, but they're still like just sexy as fuck.
Yeah, we're talking open boob.
I know.
Raw boob.
Raw boob.
Boob.
I don't know if I have a movie one.
Okay, fine. Top 30. Jesus Christ, we get it. You've seen a lot of tits. God. Of course, I'm racking my brain now trying to think because, like I said, I have my.
Jessica Rabbit.
You ever see her actual?
No, see, that's the thing. Yeah,
You never see her boobs anyway.
Yeah, it's still when you're a kid, you're like, damn.
Yeah,
Some
that
boobs.
might have messed up my perception of women.
I remember this. I remember the first time I saw boobs in a movie.
And
It was
Jessica Rabbit.
Jason Goes to Hell.
Do they have boob strings too?
No boob strings, just this girl that turns around and is pretty topless, and it was like the first time I'd ever seen in a movie.
How old are you? Like 15?
No,
You're
I
like an
mean,
adult.
I don't think I was
Oh my
10
God.
yet. You know, I was probably pretty young. When did Jason Goes to Hell come out?
Jason Goes to Hollywood.
Can you Google that?
Jason Goes to Hell or Hollywood?
Goes to Hell.
Hell.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember the movie quite vividly too, because it was like,
My parents had-
93.
Oh, there you go.
so I could have been young as 6, probably not that young. It was on VHS or something.
I would have been
6 or-
7.
Yeah, you would
7
have
or
been
8.
Yeah. We're born this era, yes. My parents had HBO, so
Oh,
I cannot remember the first time I saw a boob on a screen. I mean, because I could just always stay up late enough and just watch it.
yeah.
You know what? My
first
first
time?
boob, and I can't believe nobody's mentioned it, Lane. I'm going to give you an opportunity to take it. All right?
Okay.
It's an 80s action movie. Let's see if I can give you something else. I won't give it away.
Oh, I know who it is.
And,
Oh,
you
wait,
know,
different movie.
sometimes three's a crowd.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, you're talking about
Yeah. Say it. Say the words.
Do it.
Say it.
Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall. Grant.
Yeah.
Start the
I don't even think I
reactor.
saw that till later though.
Quado.
I was probably in high school when I saw that, or maybe before
Open
that.
your mind.
Open your mind.
Yeah, it's a cool movie.
Anyway, I was thinking
3 boobs. I mean, I thought for an 80s movie, they did the third boob very well.
Yes. The third boob holds. It holds up.
Exactly. It's like memorable. It's
When they
more
remade the
memorable.
movie, which had
memorable.
nothing to do with the original one, the only thing that was
Yes.
the same was they still had a 3-boobed woman.
They have to. That's
Wait,
what it's known for.
in the remake they did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
like
good.
a moment.
I streamed it one time and it was fucking so bad I had to watch it again. So
I went to theaters
Yeah,
and
I
saw
don't-
it, and I was like,
I don't think I ever
Ooh,
watched
sorry
it
for you.
again. I
then
definitely
we watched
saw
it for
it.
free.
I definitely watched it at home.
I'll talk shit on that. Yet I would love to watch all 3 Blade movies at once in a theater. I know. I fucking love those movies. They're so bad.
Blade?
The first one's fantastic. The second one are bad, but I fucking love.
Yeah,
them.
see, I don't think I've seen the first one in a long time.
I want to call my brother for this, but I think he's eating family dinner.
Oh, yeah.
I could say like single words. I could say boob strings.
I know what
and
you're
he would
talking
know
about.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Do it.
Well,
Do
no,
it.
I know what your brother's going to say about his first boobs, or maybe not his first boobs, but the one he remembers the most.
The movie?
Yeah, the boobs in the movie.
Okay.
Movie.
Titanic. Kate
Oh.
Winslet. He's talked about it before
Yeah.
when he calls in.
Yeah.
I don't remember what we called
Yeah,
it. about.
Titanic.
unprompted.
How did we not think of Titanic?
Well, yeah, but that wasn't your first.
Oh, we used to always
or-
call it growing up. You want to watch Titanic?
Nice.
Yeah, those are nice boobs, but these aren't like my first or favorite.
No. They're up. They're that like
They're on the radar.
that like up off to the side. The like not honorable mention, but like the rafters of the boobs.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
they're
yeah.
retired. Where it's like, yes, we all know that we've all seen them.
Well,
they're great.
well,
but
if
they're
anything,
not my
if
personal
anything,
thing.
they're like framed up on the wall because they're like artsy.
She
like
was
it won an Oscar.
Oscar-winning boob.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I mean that makes sense. It actually, I might get that for my house.
probably
And
not.
the 2000-year Oscar goes for best boobage. Kate Winslet
You
for
make fun of that,
Titanic.
but I feel like they do. Well, obviously, there's some the porn star Olympics or not Olympics.
Well, I like to say
What?
that.
Let's talk about that.
Porn star
Porn awards.
award
AVN
show.
porn awards. I mean, I've never heard
No,
of those.
Olympics.
Yeah, but now we gotta talk about Olympics. Oh, I have a Girls Gone Wild DVD from like the late '90s before we knew it was fucked up. Also, I was.
What do you mean before you knew it was fucked up?
Because
When did you learn it was fucked up?
later on, a couple years ago, when the guy turns out to be like a real creeper, which no surprise.
Oh, that's no surprise. I didn't know that.
They had like a beach games where there was two teams and there was all like hot chicks and porn stars. And like you didn't know who was who though, because like they were pretty like low, like early porn stars. I recognized a couple of them, but like they start doing stuff like tequila water slides, like the pugil sticks, and like
So
they're
this
like
was a
full
thing
on.
on Olympics?
Yeah, I have the DVD.
So yeah,
It
it's
was
already a
the
thing.
hot chick games, but the hot chick Olympics. And I was water. Oh my
mean-
god! They said it was silver tequila water slides. That's fucking water. I just realized they used water, not actual tequila. My mind has been fucking blown. 20
It might have
years
been
later.
mixed with tequila.
No, why would you waste tequila like that? So sorry. Okay, I just realized that.
It might have been.
Oof, it wasn't.
Any more boobs we need to talk about here?
Council
Any
of
good
boobs?
side boob?
The side boob hour.
That's a lot. I feel overwhelmed even trying to think of that.
Yeah.
That nothing comes to mind.
Because I'm trying to think. There was some. I mean, every time Angelina Jolie was in a movie, like you sure was some side boob or.
She has that one movie where you
back
see her boobs. She's probably got more than one, but the one where I think she puts a crazy girl like in and out of mental institutions.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually seen that. I've
Brittany
just
Murphy?
Seen it. Brittany Murphy never showed her tits, did she?
Which is a mental institution. I'm trying to think of the I'll never tell chick.
Yeah, I think it's like a
Never mind.
scary movie.
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Shows her tits in Halloween?
No.
Side boob?
I don't know.
Side boob?
I'm, for some reason, I'm thinking of the scene from Trading
True
Spaces
Lies.
where you see Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's got a
tits.
great scene in True
Oh,
Lies.
yeah, True Lies.
And Trading Spaces.
I don't know if I've ever
Places.
seen that.
So good. Dan Aykroyd.
Lindsay Lohan?
Which one? No, that's Freaky Friday.
Oh.
No, Trading
Jamie
Places.
Lee Curtis, though, right?
Jamie Lee Curtis was in the early 80s or late 70s Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy, where Dan Aykroyd was like the stockbroker.
Oh,
they switched
yeah,
over.
yeah. I don't.
That's
I
such
know
a
I
good
have.
movie.
I know I have seen it and been like, I could appreciate this, but I didn't really find it funny.
As a child, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I watched it as a child too, and I watched it again as an adult. I
Huh.
still,
Well,
I don't know.
Again, I mean, different humor. I've never seen the Blues Brothers.
I need a blue beer.
I bet
Oh, I
you do.
love the Blues
I've never
Brothers.
seen it. I know a lot of lines from it, but I've never seen it.
Hmm.
Derek, you need a beer?
No.
You're
You
stocked
did it,
up.
you did it. Oh, I need
minis.
a bottle opener. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I have no more boobs to talk about. Once I said boobs in movies, I couldn't even think of that many. So
All right, so I had to share this.
Gone titty blind.
never.
This is a headline.
I swear
it's
we've covered
got to
this.
be a
We
joke
had to have
headline, but it's
covered this.
hilarious. Trans species man who self-identifies as a deer accidentally shot by hunters. There's pictures of him. He looks like a totally ripped dude who's
Yeah, we've
painted his entire body with like
Yeah.
a cap of like fake
We
deer antler.
have absolutely covered this because I remember seeing that that dude was like ripped.
A South Carolina man who
Yeah.
self-identifies as deer has been transferred to the hospital via helicopter, being shot by 2 hunters. Somebody comments, "Kudos for the hunters for accepting him for who he is."
That's great. I mean, if it is hunting season, you know,
That's fantastic.
if he's gonna go out
Oh.
there with the deer, was he raping deer? You think?
I assume.
He was getting
Well, yeah.
raped as a deer.
Well, he didn't catch him.
Yeah.
But deer are fucking
Well-
quick.
Yeah, I'm a bad deer.
That's not the sound deers make.
Is he fucking a
What?
duck?
A fat duck.
Dude, isn't it in mating
Why?
season?
Why
The
does it have to be
fucking the
fat?
females kind of
Wait,
go
it
like,
sounded fat.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Wah, wah.
Not the dying giraffe.
So speaking of like ripped people, weird spot like pictures. Have you seen the South Korean police department?
No.
There's a photo shoot of like the police department. Everyone is like is just ripped to shit. They're just jacked. Diesel.
There's
What
probably
the fuck?
some special forces or something.
Because South Korea really values like high-end police training. You have to have bachelor's degree. You have to have a very, very physical fit. You have to have very high qualification. Have high standards. Korea has very, very high standards in society,
which makes sense.
All their cops are just fucking.
You would want your cops to be fit and be able to run.
But they were like.
I'm doing a Google image search on this. I mean, just these general people or pictures of their police force
it's
don't
not
look.
the meme
they look
that
fit.
John's
They don't look
seen,
necessarily
so.
ripped.
Can I see them? You just look
They just look like
action photos?
Korean people.
No, it's.
Korean people.
A lot of female.
Are they jacked?
I'm not finding pictures of anybody that's just totally fucking ripped. I mean, maybe they don't have their clothes, but they all look fit.
How about this? Will you type in meme after fit?
Oh, god damn it.
South Korea, and just see what happens. Because I bet something might come up.
Hey, I want to try save stuff on the fucking Reddit.
Is this it?
There it is. Yeah.
This has got to be parody.
Yeah.
Well,
Some Instagram post.
Of course, John's
Police
seeing that.
bodybuilder.
There's like women in there.
Yeah. There's like super athletic calisthenic folks.
Probably like a Hollywood photo.
What is this? It's like
Well, I can't see it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Korean man, holding a little girl in his arms. Could be his daughter. He's so swole, brah.
See, now you're gonna see just ripped South Koreans.
That's what he wants.
There we go. What the fuck? That's hilarious. He's holding this child up.
Yeah,
He's not even holding it up, not just.
I almost thought it was a special needs child too. Couldn't
No,
tell.
That's I don't know what that is,
They just look Mongolian.
but it's not right.
I didn't say that.
Well, the Mongols did occupy Korea for quite a while, so.
Are they? Aren't they?
Yeah.
Aren't they all Mongolian though?
Yeah, the Mongols occupied South Korea for like
And not
North
North
Korea. 3
Korea?
or 4. Well,
Just Korea.
the
It was
peninsula, the Korean
just
peninsula.
Korea when they were Mongols.
yeah, for like.
Mongols.
What happened to the
300 years?
What happened to the Mongols?
There's a country called Mongolia.
Yeah. I looked that up. I can't remember what the fuck happened.
I didn't think
Genghis Khan died, and then with him, his empire crumbled.
I think it's just without having that figurehead.
They don't even know where he's buried.
Well, yeah, the cool thing about Khan was he did horrible things, but he came to your village, he came to your city, he came to your country, whatever culture you had, super duper. They never try to like force them to worship their god or follow their customs. Nothing. They just go, you're under our control now. You're protected unless you fuck up, type of stuff. Like so, just stay. So they just quietly absorbed. That's how it got so big. They didn't fight.
Quietly absorbed.
They just absorbed all these. I'm sure they did. There are a fair number
It's
of
just like the Roman Empire, you know.
But his approach to
we conquered you, but you're gonna pay us some money.
Yeah. So, but
keep living.
But his approach was non-violent to the point where it's like, it's obviously there's plenty of violence, but it was his methodology, and that's why it failed.
And he wanted to have sex with all the women.
Yeah. And that's why
conquering.
I think that's a good theory for mine. I think of why that fell apart is because all these different cultures still existed outside of the Mongolian rule. So as soon as he died, they go, oh, well, the boss isn't here, so they just went back to their normal culture.
No, we don't pay you anymore.
I think that's I would off the top of my head guess how that happened.
I have a question for you. Do you know about the Great Wall of China?
China.
Yeah, goddamn Mongolians who knocked down my shitty wall.
So it was built before the Mongolians though?
No. Well, no, it was during.
They traditionally used walls as protection, at least in history that I've been taught. And then Mongolians, I think, were a big driving force to like do something that connected them all. But that's why there's like branches of it and shit too.
So
and then there's a one big long.
No, it is one
part.
big long line. It's connected.
Well, there's other parts that aren't connected that come off, but they used to build. So it's built off of older walls too.
Okay.
They've always done walls as a form of protection.
So I've heard about the old walls. Is that because Mongolia is below China, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the
Wait,
walls
no,
on
it's
the
north of China.
Mongolia?
It's between
Russia
Russia and China.
It's okay. Look at it. So map. It's Russia, Mongolia, China.
So the
it's like in
walls
this
separates Mongolia and China.
Yes.
Yeah, it's China. It's like I said, China, Mongolia, Russia. Bam, bam, bam.
Okay. But the wall's bigger than Mongolia.
Nepal.
It goes past Mongolia, right?
Me crab.
Obviously.
See, told you the swear word. Curse word.
Either way,
Anyway.
I've heard though that they might think the wall is older, like
Oh, there's sections of that are very old.
like
Well,
ancient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that.
Like I said,
places
they've
are-
traditionally have done walls apparently, and it culminated over thousands of years to have what they have now.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do, like recently, has been to Google, what happened in China during, the Roman Empire or during like, Babylon. Like what was going on in like 3000, BC in these areas. We don't fucking learn about it as Americans.
Yeah.
We have no idea what's going on over there. During like the czars, like in Russia, like that whole revolution happened during World War One, and it's like we don't think about that.
Yeah, I feel like I've kind of heard about that.
So
before,
it's
though. There
interesting
was
how
a lot
those
of other history going on.
Eastern cultures, that we just don't know anything
Asian
about.
cultures have a lot of isolationism
Yeah.
tendencies.
Nationalism.
Historically.
Just Japan so far.
China keeps to itself, but now like all the communist countries
That's
are
also
still.
that's
Well,
also
well, recent-
communism
well, now,
in
I'm
general.
thinking like
they try to
fucking
keep to
500 years
themselves.
ago. Here, I'm talking, old, not now.
So what were they
But-
doing 500 years ago? What were they doing when America was getting
Ooh,
founded?
so 1700s.
Yeah, 70s.
They are in the
80s.
middle. Japan is in the middle of its lockdown. They're 200.
Yeah,
they're
that makes
200
sense.
lockdown. Russia is still czarist because that was Catherine was later than that, I think. Yeah, later than that. Anyway,
Catherine the Evil or
there's
whatever.
Catherine the Great. She had sex with the horse.
She did have sex with the horse.
That's the rumor, which was hilarious. But everything's still feudal. Everything's still kings, lords, nobles,
Yeah,
peasants.
essentially monarchies. Yeah.
Monarchy. So it's pretty much, I don't know, not much was going on during, or maybe there was. We don't fucking know.
Yeah, we do.
And I'm going to Google it. when
What
I get home
area
now.
are you wanting to know about and when?
What happened in Russia in 1776? They went, oh shit.
When America was getting founded.
Yeah. They're like,
Well, that's the
Sounds-
thing. Was Russia even like Russia?
Yeah.
It was
Russia's
united.
been Russia for a long, long time.
Well, I thought there was separate
in the
kingdoms.
1776? Yeah.
When
it went out
when
to,
did they unify?
They went like Lithuania. They've always expanding.
Yes, where did they like originate from?
So around this time, Catherine the Great was exploring into Alaska and claiming it as Russia, calling it Russia America.
Nice.
Cool.
During the war, they didn't give a shit what was going on.
yeah, it's the other side of the fucking
America.
continent.
So Putin's made statements here in the last year that he believes America illegally acquired Alaska, but Russia literally sold us that land.
I think there was something that we might have screwed him over a little bit. Maybe didn't like pay him
Well,
all the way.
well,
Or
no,
we,
now
we
they're-
ripped him off.
no,
we
no,
got a
they're-
really good deal
no,
on it, is what it
No,
was.
they're pissed now because we discovered all the fucking natural resources in Alaska.
yeah.
That's why they're
But
pissed.
I think we just paid a very small amount for it.
So, yes.
what it ended up being worth, because like
They
we
sold it.
we-
They
they
were
s-
also going
they
through probably
sold it.
economic hard times.
they sold it, and then we didn't do anything with it for a while. We just kind of like
Yeah.
evaluated it.
That was in what, 52? Alaska was in the 50s.
Well, no, they sold them in the 1800s. You said.
It came a state.
They had the gold rush to Alaska. That was in the 1800s. We bought it in 1867, March 30th.
We bought a territory, but when did it
67,
become a state?
right after the fucking war.
That was probably during the Civil War. Didn't the Civil War start in like 66 or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so.
Wait, when did they buy it? 70 what?
1867.
Oh, yeah, that's 100 years after America, buddy.
Yeah.
Like 90
You
years.
just said like a.
But they
year
didn't
later.
do anything with it until
Yeah.
it became a state for a
It
long
was right
time.
after the Civil War.
They didn't realize it was during the Civil War, as we just acknowledged.
I thought you said the war of the 1770s, the War of Independence. That's what I thought we were talking about. That's what we were talking about, was what was going on in
The
1776.
war started in 1861
Oh,
and ended in 1865. So they
so
bought
both
that
were
right after.
we're both wrong. Wow, it's really surprising.
Huh.
They probably just took
yes,
all the
but when did it-
Confederate money and were like, "Hey, what do we do with this?
Yes, when did it
Let's buy that territory."
We got all this cotton. We can make nice clothes. Go up to North. Yeah, but it was acquired, but it wasn't a state yet.
No, 100%.
Just like Samoa is not a state.
I would agree with that. Yes.
So when
That's
was the
what I'm saying,
last?
The United States paid $7.2
50s.
million for the territory.
Ouch.
Less than 2 cents per acre.
Yeah, what's that worth today, though? That's the thing.
I don't know what the inflation rate is from then to now.
I don't know if it would say. That's a bad. Okay.
but it's worth way more than that.
Yeah, but when
Billions or more?
When did it
trillions?
become a state, though?
1952.
Are you guessing? You're telling me.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Because I asked if it was in the 50s. Because Hawaii was in the 50s. I know that.
Yeah, it came at the same time.
Alaska. Oh, there it is.
59.
Technically, I was righter because I said 50s. You got specific,
No,
so
you
I
just
win
said
that one.
50.
No, I said 50s.
I heard 50.
You're a fucking asshole. You know goddamn well I said 50s.
I'm gonna go to the tape.
You're a
and
slut.
Prove you're wrong.
And then when I'm right, you can suck my butt.
No.
Oh, well, that's worth a shot. Oh, we'll pull out the soundboards? All right,
No.
you fuck.
He slimed me.
Anywho.
What are we talking about?
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
John,
Yes.
why are you voting for Trump?
Click on that link.
You're voting for him? Someone
Oh, I have this.
an NPR
I have
story.
the slanty face.
NPR story. Someone from NPR is voting for Trump?
No.
Trump former chief of staff called him a fascist. Harris campaigning on that. Retired Marine General John Kelly. Oh, he said he's against Trump a long time ago.
Keep going.
Former President Donald Trump's longest-serving chief of staff called Trump's leadership style dictatorial, fascist, and lacking empathy in new interviews this week. Now Vice President Harris, who is trying to peel off moderate Republican voters and independents in key swing states, is seizing on those warnings to bolster her argument that her opponent is a threat to democracy and too dangerous to hold office. The quote is, "So the bottom line is this. We know what Donald Trump wants. He wants unchecked power. The question in 13 days will be, what do the American people want?" Harris said.
I'm gonna come.
Dude.
I was hoping to get a spit take.
Is there something specific in the story you want us to go over?
So who's voting for Trump? Did I miss it?
No, me. So I'm voting for Trump because he's a confirmed Nazi, so I'm still voting for him now. He owned it. He's up for it. He's doing it. He's leaning all the way into it. He's a fascist.
But that's John Kelly's
Does
opinion.
it talk about
man.
Nazis in here?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
confused.
that's just well.
There's no Nazi word in here.
Well, there's more.
He called him a dictatorial or dictator-like
there's other
style of
articles.
leadership, and he called him fascist.
Okay, I read like a dozen articles in this. This one I just linked to instead of explaining it. So I don't know, but this
Trump says that Kelly fabricated stories. In response to Kelly's comments, what did he say? He said, certainly the former president is in the far right area. He's certainly an authoritarian, admires people who are dictators. He has said that. That's what Kelly said.
He also had a quote this week. I really could have used Hitler's generals or something like that.
Trump did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. A lot of people have claimed that he used to keep a copy of Mein Kampf next to his bedchamber. Or not his chamber pot, but
Bed chambers.
yeah, his like nightstand.
That just makes me sound that's fucking rumor.
That sounds dumb.
Just like
Yeah, it
there's
is rumor.
just like there's an N-word tape. The Trump said.
Tom Arnold refuses to let it out.
Tom Arnold has it. I think we've covered that. Actually.
Tom Arnold like produced the show or whatever it happened to it. It had some type of involvement like that.
Yeah.
Tom Arnold. Who'd have thought our nation's security would rest on the shoulders of Tom Arnold?
You think if it came out, even matter
Nope.
to his supporters?
People, black people
They'd
might vote
probably
for
be
him.
like, "Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail
Satan!
Satan!
Get some help.
God dang it! I got an ad. Anyway,
I forgot what I was going to say about it.
so there's
Well, that was enthralling, John. Thank you for that.
Can we go to
Thank
my
you.
topic then?
Yes, I agree.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Is you're the one that's in all bold?
No.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
You
Do
want
it.
do it. More Trump shit. Kamala Harris slipping with podcast audience as Trump takes on Joe Rogan.
Yeah. I mean, this hasn't happened yet. It's supposed to happen tomorrow.
Oh.
Wait,
but-
Trump's going on Joe Rogan.
Apparently. That's the rumor.
That is going to be a fucking train wreck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Good for Joe Rogan, honestly.
No, Joe Rogan said multiple times before that he didn't want to interview Trump.
Yeah, but good for him though, because he's going to get so much exposure. And by saying he didn't want to do it, he gets both exposures now.
Well, I don't think he's really said anything recently. I think it's the Trump campaign that keeps saying they're doing it.
Oh, they always say shit, but sometimes they find a way to make it fucking happen because there's always money involved.
It made me think that
there's always an audience for Trump. He's not a fucking leader. He's just a TV personality.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he's just trying to force it to happen by going to Texas, wherever Rogan lives, and
I don't think Joe
showing
Rogan can
up.
stop him. Then again, seeing the quality of Trump's Secret Service agents, I think Joe Rogan could roundhouse kick each one of them down.
An argument I have for voting
Probably.
against
Jesus
Trump
Christ.
is that Trump isn't in control of anything. He's obviously just a babbling fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Who
Yeah.
you're hiring to run the country is a number of people that are Trump's benefiting from, which is why they're in his orbit. He only uses people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's also of just the thing of people hate Democrats that much that they're willing to like stick it to him by voting for a bumbling idiot. Like they all know he's a bumbling idiot too. You know, you can't not watch it and know.
Lead poisoning.
There's a lot of
Brain
people
rot.
that would say otherwise.
Yeah,
It's very disappointing.
He also
But-
has a cult of personality.
sure.
Don't the person who sings that?
It's a one-hit wonder. I fucking can't remember it.
Shit.
But Trump, I think there was a rumor that when Trump was trying to force his way onto Rogan, that Rogan reached out to Kamala. They're like, hey, if I'm going to interview Trump, you should do it too, you know? But I don't think she will.
So this story is talking about how
Living color.
neither of them have been on a podcast, and this is fucking Newsweek, but overwhelming majority of Americans say they haven't heard them on a podcast, according to a recent poll.
Why is that?
But
guy
have
having a
they
heart
been
attack?
on
Sensationalizing
podcasts?
that, like, but anyways, so
Trump
now
has.
Trump obviously pays attention to everything he reads on the news because all he does all day long is read stories about himself online and either praise it or bitch about it and call it unfair.
Yeah.
So I think if all this is true, then like Trump's campaign, it sounds like from what I'm reading, it basically reached out to Joe Rogan and was just like, "That's the biggest podcast." He knows Joe Rogan.
Yeah. They've been trying to do it for a while. It was always awkward at like, I think they ran into each other at some MMA stuff or something, UFC, when Trump showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, hasn't Trump been on WWE?
Yeah, he's body slammed somebody.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that.
for
Yeah,
sure.
'Cause I remember seeing him in a ring of some
but
kind.
that's not anything with Joe Rogan.
No, but
Or
I'm just trying to think of like.
UFC. He showed up too. Actually, it was Bill Burr's wife flipped him off
Nice.
when they were at like a UFC event and Trump showed up,
Nice.
and everyone was really pissed off at Bill Burr. But he's like, "Hey, I'm a fucking wife."
Oh,
man.
that pisses him off. Fucking Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing.
Anyway,
happened with that.
oh, speaking of movies,
But I didn't read that article. I just wanted to bring up the whole Donald Trump was possibly going to be on Joe Rogan.
that's
tomorrow.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of crazy fucking sound bites and
The new,
It could be a terrible form too, because a lot of like just
hopefully.
you know, I want to say free thinkers, but you know, like independent people watch Joe Rogan, you know, and listen to him, and could get turned off from Trump if Joe Rogan can make him look like an idiot.
Joe Rogan doesn't have to make him
I
look
was
like
just
an
about to say
idiot.
exactly
as long as
that.
he's asking like
Simple,
good questions.
yeah.
You know, like
But
he doesn't like to be
he
specific
also
of
like
anything.
will prod someone and like let him go off on a tangent. You know, like let's get some crazy
Never-
shit out of him.
never
Like,
keep
same
your-
thing he does with Alex Jones. You know,
Well, the same concept of like never correct your enemy's mistake, or never stop your enemy from whatever. So Joe can go, so you like Diet Coke, huh? And then Trump will go off on Christ knows what tangent, and he'll just go, interesting. And then what about so and so? And watch Trump just fucking ramble
exactly.
for 3 hours over.
But Joe
nothing.
Rogan is good at fact checking. He's always like, Jamie, fact check that. You know,
His history would prove otherwise, unless he's been reading that very recently.
no, he's always done that.
Ivermectin, come on.
Still prescribed by
God.
doctors to humans.
Not for fucking COVID.
For other things,
It's a dewormer. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even have the same
it does.
mechanism to
It
attack
kills
the
parasites,
parasites, a virus.
worms, and parasites. That's why I'm
Virus.
saying it's used for other things. I don't know.
Where have you seen this
We're not
pose
doctors.
at?
That's a WWE Raw.
Yeah. See the pose he's making? Where have you seen that?
Oh, his shot.
The assassination video.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Little preview.
This is his WWE or F or whatever.
Yeah,
wrestling.
that's just like a
his
still
arm.
screen.
Yeah, his arms up. Okay, so Bender from Breakfast Club.
Futurama?
From Breakfast Club. Is he Trump at the end of the movie?
I don't know.
Have you not seen Breakfast Club?
I have.
Where it ends with Bender doing the fist in the air freeze frame.
Yeah. That's more of a Hitler thing then, isn't it?
The fuck?
One arm up?
No, that's
you know?
this out and up.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
there it is.
Hoop, there it is. Yeah, but that's just the
It's
way
like the
he.
same picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just the way he puts his.
You're
fist in
pausing
the air.
a video though.
That's how he puts his face.
Yeah, the other one's a video too. He just you want to
Dude,
watch it?
I've seen
It's
so
like almost the same.
no. I've seen so many yard signs now with the silhouette or with his picture. It says fight and big caps on the fucking fight.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god, dude! You fucking dorks, get over it. He's not a fucking hero. Christ, on sale.
Well, he's gonna sell it.
He has.
I think my
Like
parents have
grifter.
come around. At least my dad has.
Yeah,
So
they
that's
they
nice.
got grifted enough that they're just over
Well,
it.
I think my
That's
dad-
eventually what happens.
My dad,
you know?
I think he finally goes, "Oh wait, oh," because I think a while ago I mentioned to him that like, given today's climate, when Bush Kerry, that
another one
that
of those?
Republican Democratic Party
No, it's the last one.
are
Do you want this one?
I don't
well,
know
it is
either.
his.
Do you want an IPA or do you want this
No,
one?
I don't want an IPA. Thank you.
I didn't want an IPA either.
Are they yours?
Can we grab you a Modelo?
You left them here last week.
No, I have more Modelo.
Oh, who's?
Did you not buy the IPA?
No, I did buy. What do you mean?
You
From
don't-
my house.
You don't want it. Why'd you buy it?
No, right,
I didn't buy it.
This,
Carly bought it, and it's all I have. I could have got Corona, but I didn't want to chop up lime. I was lazy.
All right. I could have dealt with a lime.
Yeah, I'm not chopping up a lime.
Anyway, you buy it, you drink it.
So the Overton window is shit so far to
Buy
the right.
that margarita.
What the fuck?
Buy the margarita.
Buy it.
You gotta buy what you drink.
I brought this for the party.
Oh, I know that.
All right.
Why'd
Well,
you
let's-
ask him if you could drink it then?
Because I'm lying.
can we get some game show music, please?
All right, we're done with politics. Okay, great. Fuck
Let's
you
play
guys.
some Name That
middle
State.
last story. Fuck you guys.
All right, one guess each. No Florida.
This gonna have to. Yeah.
Do you see it?
That's why he's moving, dude.
Did you though?
He-
Or- or-
he's not even on the.
There's nothing pulled up.
Calm down, dude.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so I think my dad's come around on it. My mom is still blindly to it because she doesn't understand what's going on.
Yeah, doesn't
Even though she's like
care,
extremely
read, or
smart,
whatever.
she just doesn't have that
That's
kind
cool.
of smarts.
My mom's voting for like one of the first times. She voted for Hillary too. but-
You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesse Johnson, 28, was arrested on September 24th after 3 instances in which he allegedly spied on women's feet as they vacuumed their cars. Police said Johnson's MO at the Superstar car wash was to park next to a woman's car at the vacuum station, then slide underneath her car for a few minutes before climbing back out. One victim said she felt very violated, and I've been having nightmares. Any guesses? State.
Oh man.
Hold on, can we? Is Florida a freebie? Because I mean, at this point,
It should be out. We shouldn't have to guess Florida.
I'm gonna Ohio.
No, we can't take Florida out. It's the wild card. Because then, like, what if you have a great Florida story?
Yeah, but then you just guess Florida for your first pick every fucking time.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Do that if you want. And often, you
Well, I
guys
already
have done that, and often
I
you've been
alre-
wrong.
I already said Ohio, so it
The
doesn't
Florida
matter.
ones stand out.
All right, this is
I
pretty
got-
stand
you
out.
know a Florida
It's
one. I got
literally
here one.
stand out.
Nevada.
Feet, standing.
It's dumb.
What do you mean standing?
Are you goddamn kidding me?
Give me a state, John.
I did. I said
Ohio.
Ohio 8
Ohio.
fucking times.
Lane is very hot.
And you said what? Arizona? What'd you say?
Is that your guess?
What'd you say?
He said Utah.
I said Nevada.
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 He said Nevada, obviously.
Arizona.
Here's where it gets kind of a little fun and a little
Turn
local.
down the fucking music. What are you doing?
It's not the first
It's a
time
pop,
Johnson
but
has been
still.
caught lusting after feet. Court documents revealed that he has been cited at least 4 times in Nebraska and that he had touched a woman's ankle in a grocery store. He admitted to authorities that he is sexually attracted to women's feet and at times can't control his sexual desires. Johnson was charged with 3 counts of voyeurism and 3 counts of disorderly conduct and held on $10,000 bond.
I'm going to guess Colorado.
I already said Arizona. I'm sticking with it.
Arizona.
Oh, no
Gilbert,
shit.
Arizona.
No shit.
Gilbert?
Does that mean something to you, Lane?
No, that's a cool town name. I'm from Gilbert. That's where I go to spy on women's feet.
Well, I'm glad the news article spelled my name wrong. That's nice of them. That's an interesting.
It's unfortunate.
It's an interesting fetish. Violated? Shut up. I mean, just fuck you, dude. Just look at your feet.
I mean, yeah, but he's going underneath the vehicles.
Well, she probably thought she was
That's
trying to peek
like
up her,
the
up
step.
her
Don't-
skirt there. Because we're skirts.
Maybe
you know what I'm saying.
if you yeah, but that's like
Also, if I just
So how
find
did he-
someone creeping under my car, I'd be pretty freaked out too.
how
But
would they find him?
it's not subtle. He's crawling under a car.
Yeah, but if you're vacuuming your car, you're just like vacuuming. You're not paying attention to what's underneath your car.
Maybe
you know?
someone saw the feet on the other side. They go, ma'am.
Or like he just like pokes his head down and you see him like, whoa, you know,
That may have been
corner of the eye, I
that too,
suppose.
but-
Okay.
If I saw someone under my car, I would freak the fuck out too. Not thinking about it. Because that's the weird. There's zero reason ever to be under someone's car.
Yeah. How did you get under there?
That's
Why are you under there?
So creepy.
What'd you do? You can't get in your car.
If I were under a car,
No.
oh,
If you saw someone underneath your car,
just
you
get in your
can't-
car.
Why would you get in though? They're underneath your car.
They can't get through the car.
How do you know?
Perfect timing.
Fair
Great segue. Cue up the game time music. All right. Clejuan Williams was teaching his 9-year-old son how to back up
Hold
his
on.
car.
Let's go ahead and spell the name.
Maybe it's Clejuan or probably Clejuan. Clejuan.
Clejon.
Clayjohn.
Clejuan. Anyways, Mr. Williams was teaching his 9-year-old son how to back up a car with another child in the back seat. Williams was standing outside the car with the driver's door open and told the boy to hit the brakes. When the child pressed the wrong pedal, Williams, who was intoxicated, was struck and dragged under the car. He was taken to the hospital and is expected to face charges of wrongful entrustment of a motor vehicle and endangering children.
Georgia.
Well, I was thinking
Atlanta specifically.
Alabama, but I'm gonna go.
But it's a very black name.
Yeah, I get that.
So, but that
Florida.
super black. So it might be
Florida
south
is my
what I'm
final
thinking of.
answer.
You're both wrong. John, what'd you say again?
Georgia.
Technically, John's closer. I don't know if I have any good hints for you.
Is there more to read?
No, there's not.
Alabama.
Louisiana.
You guys are in the totally wrong geographical area.
Oh shit. Oh.
Tennessee.
Oh.
You better rethink that, Lane.
Washington
State or DC?
State.
Wrong.
Okay. So that was closer. So
What?
you know.
Somebody already said this state's name in a previous question. I think it was said person's first guess.
Ohio.
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 Damn it.
Tallest state in the world.
No, it's not.
It is. It's literally Ohio. It's the tallest state in the world.
All right,
Get it?
that's dumb.
I know. That's why it's funny. What's the longest word ever?
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Nope. Smiles. There's a mile between the S's. Yeah, that took a minute.
No, I don't like that.
I don't think
either.
like you got it. I don't think you got it yet.
I got it. I just don't like it. It's not funny.
Then you're an idiot.
I hear dad jokes all the
That
time.
is
They don't
brilliant.
amuse me. I don't like
It's not a dad joke. It's a word joke.
dad word. Does it get people to smile?
Yeah, Garrett. Yeah, got Derek.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right. I got another one.
Use it for girls.
Cue up the music. Soft.
Use it for girls? What?
Pickup line.
5 elephants in a zoo could sue for their freedom if the state Supreme Court sides with an animal rights group and declares them persons under the law.
California.
God damn it.
But first, the justices had a few questions.
Oregon.
You thought California too?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that seems like a very California
So
thing.
California.
It's not California.
Massachusetts.
So then I'll read some more. Quote, how do I know when it stops? Justice Melissa Hart said during a Thursday hearing, wondering whether this ruling might someday lead to an emancipating of people's pets. At stake is whether the elephants from the zoo should be treated as people under the law. It was a question asked several times, but never really answered. Next guesses.
Nebraska.
Massachusetts.
Don't follow the coasts he decides to go to.
I said
You
Nebraska.
said Nebraska.
Lane's very close.
Who's that woke? Like, what states are that woke?
Missouri.
Yes, Missouri's known for being woke.
Yeah,
because they
the
elected
wokest.
Josh Hawley.
They're also the
They have
origin of
Kansas
the-
City, though.
Yeah, but they have a lot of
Iowa, then.
that's how the origin. Stop! You stop it!
What? You
can't
shouted
double
out
guess.
the fucking Ohio.
You can't
You
double
can't
guess.
double guess
I
a
can
triple
double
guess.
guess. I can't double guess, triple guess. Okay? I can double guess, but not triple guess.
You can't double stamp a triple stamp, dude.
I know. That's why I'm not triple stamping.
You still double. I'm double guessing that.
You double dipped.
Double guess, you double dip.
Is that supposed to be an insult? Double guess, you double dip.
Yeah, he's a double
Double dip shit.
Oh, Colorado.
Colorado.
God damn it.
I'm trying to think of like a woke Midwestern.
Lane, I tried to throw some stuff at you.
I was
Oh,
trying to
collusion!
get ready for
Collusion!
that
You know, it's
one.
obviously not.
Yeah, fair enough. It's
The
like collusion.
conclusion is no collusion.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
like
agree
collusion
that
works.
Missouri wasn't the best, but Iowa is pretty progressive. So fuck off.
All right. Now this next story, we can
Sore
go through the whole
loser.
story, or we can turn it into guess that country.
Ooh, look, that's that country.
Let's start off
Country.
with guess the country, and
Hey,
we'll
turn
do
me
the
up,
whole
would you? I
story.
can't hear me.
Okay.
Your microphone?
Yes, please. I'm always quiet. Thank you.
The story's title
Don't
is
flick it. Don't flick my
Execute
fader.
I
Order
did.
Number 40.
Number 40?
Do it. Red 40. No, red 8. What makes you shit, Derek?
All right. So police busted a pizzeria in this city that also delivered a side order of cocaine when customers asked for item number 40 on the menu. Quote, that was one of the best-selling pizzas, unquote, criminal director told reporters. He said police was first tipped off by suspicious food inspectors in March when a drug squad officers began observing the restaurant and soon discovered why pizza number 40 was so popular. So they had something else going on, and it was reported to the government from a completely different part of the government.
Yeah.
I think they were noticing way too much money moving through. So it's a country. Obviously not America.
Can we guess the continent first?
Yeah, first round is continent. How about that?
That's
Europe.
incontinent.
Europe.
Haha. Because you have to like break it down.
Okay. What do you
Europe's
think?
not a continent.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. What else? What is it?
All right, moving on.
Oh, shit, I was thinking
Lane,
UK.
it's Europe.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes!
I didn't get Asia. That's my guess. Wait, what are the continents?
Is it Eastern Europe?
It's Europe, Asia, Antarctica, North and South America, Australia.
I was joking.
No.
Jesus.
No.
Australia is considered a continent.
Yeah, you're right. And you didn't say Africa.
I never had a chance because you started saying no.
Yeah, you're
no.
right. I got distracted. I was thinking you said
You
Greenland
mispronounced
for
it.
some dumb reason.
It's Nar.
Nar.
Nar. Because Australia.
In Australia, they say nar.
They say no. Nar.
Okay. So
You
is
fucking
it? Can I guess Eastern Europe?
No, you already won, so I get next. I get next pick.
Okay, what are you gonna guess?
Poland.
Did you want to hear more of the story before your next pick?
No, we did continent. He won the continent.
Okay.
You want?
Because you were
I want to know if
incontinent.
it's Western or
yes.
Eastern Europe. Is what I want to know. So I want to guess Eastern Europe. Guess Western Europe.
That's
So
bullshit.
That's the binary thing
That's
that you're
so fuck
demanding
you,
to
dude.
have.
No.
And it
Just
doesn't matter.
Flip a coin. God. Whatever.
It
Okay,
does.
okay.
There's
Read
so many countries.
You know
in-
it's Europe.
Read the next. Okay, fine. Read the next couple paragraphs or whatever.
Okay, so the director guy for the police said that was one of the best-selling pizzas. He said police were first. Damn it. Police said the manager. Oh goodness, sorry. I hit back and I got to get back to where I was.
Oh, Derek
There we
was
go.
hitting the back.
Okay. Police were first tipped off by suspicious food inspectors in March when drug squad officers began observing the restaurant. We went over that. Police buzzed the apartment of the pizzeria manager, who allegedly threw a bag of drugs out the window, which, quote, literally fell right into the arms of the police officers. The bounty included 14.1 ounces of cannabis and about just under $300,000 in cash, and 3.5 pounds of cocaine.
Oh, shit.
I'll finish this part off too. I'll summarize it too because I read it earlier. So he got released on bail. Actually, I didn't think they had bail. So when he got released, they were then able to follow him because they had already had contact and ended up finding out that they had a whole crazy drug ring going. That was the head of it all was a 22-year-old who basically controlled like half of this country and probably other countries.
A 22-year-old?
Yeah, was running this, was at the top of the pyramid of
You
this
sure
drug
this wasn't
operation.
Asia? That's a lot of achievement for such a young age.
Okay.
So after several weeks, 150 officers busted an entire drug ring in this country and arrested 3 suspects. They must have been the people at the top, including a 22-year-old head of the drug operation, and raided homes and businesses of another 12 suspects.
Germany.
Romania.
It's Germany.
Boom! I was trying to think of
didn't
like really
think it would-
technical, overachieving people that weren't Asian. Germans.
Yeah,
Also,
I didn't think it was
populous.
gonna be them.
A lot of nightlife in Berlin.
Gay!
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
That's how I feel.
Not fucking you from behind.
Pizza
Yeah.
manager
Oh,
ultimately
what
tried to
was
flee the country.
Well,
and
what was the pizza? Can we guess what kind of pizza it was? What
it
kind
doesn't
of
say.
German pizza would be so?
Sauerkraut? Sauerkraut?
Actually,
I'm sure it has sausage on it.
Yeah,
actually,
sausages and sauerkraut.
Yeah, I don't know how
That'd
much
be
kraut
good.
they eat. Yeah, I've had a
that'd
Reuben
be
pizza
good. Like
before.
beer brought pizza.
Good. I've had brats on pizza as well. Oh my gosh. And Duluth sausage, obviously. Obviously. It's not a pizza without sausage.
You ever had the dual sorle, whatever from
Police do
Valentino's?
not say how much the pizza that
I haven't.
Fucking-
was purchased cost. The number 40. They don't know how much. They won't say how much it cost.
Maybe Rose suspicious because it was Hawaiian
It's gotta
pizza.
be like an 8-ball or
Well,
something.
it probably didn't have the actual price of whatever drugs you were buying.
Duh.
You know, it probably just was
But
like.
how
If
funny
these
would
were
it be?
truly overachieving individuals, they should have been smart enough to realize that you rotate through the numbers and let people know today's number is
well,
40.
it's pretty hard to disseminate that kind of information
Well,
in the
but
network.
it needs to be like more of a code where like
Black web.
I need
Burner
I need a
phones.
40 and a 22 with a side of something. You know, like
Oh, whatever.
You know, that's the way you would do it.
Well, that's still a specific order.
But what
exactly,
if?
and that's like that way you would know. This
What
one
if-
for sure wants the drugs. This
What-
guy just
That's
wants the
not what we're
fucking
talking
pizza.
about. We're talking about hiding it from the police so you can do a rotating number system. But to John's point, communicating that opens risk because you have to be communicating that often.
Now, what if they got
Yeah, you
caught?
tell them what it's going to be the next
All right.
time.
What if they got caught because number 40 was actually Hawaiian pizza, and then no one drives that much Hawaiian pizza?
I love Hawaiian
Maybe that's
pizza.
what I
It's
got. Yeah,
one
but
of my favorites.
You're one of one person. Two people
It's
I know.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
okay.
fine, but it's not a very popular choice.
Yeah.
It's great with jalapenos,
Yes,
and you add bacon.
No one's arguing with but the idea.
You just sat there and thought in your head, I saw it happen in
No,
your eyes. You're
so,
like, that sounds
like,
really fucking good right
It
now.
is. I know it is.
Yeah, I kinda
but
want
if
some
but if
roasted
it was
pineapple.
a pepperoni pizza, that makes sense because that's like 75% of pizza orders, pepperoni pizza. But if it's Hawaiian, maybe they got caught because they're trying to be clever in the Hawaiian pizza.
Well, and they could tell they're not ordering that many pineapples.
Oh, the pineapple shipments were
Yeah,
suspiciously
yeah.
low. Suspiciously
Do you
low.
need
There we go.
extra pineapple on that?
Of course.
I think I had pineapple pizza one time. I was like, oh, interesting texture.
Isn't pineapple a sign for swingers?
Upside down pineapple. Is
Upside
swingers.
down.
It has to be upside down.
I mean,
Derek, oh yeah, Derek, you know that?
probably
Huh?
still open,
I
but
think-
yeah, that's the classic thing. Is upside down.
This is something
I've
we
also
looked-
heard White Rocks. Or
Yeah,
something,
yeah. We looked this up a long
because that was made fun
time.
of Dan about that.
We looked at this
Yeah,
up a long
White
time ago on the
Rocks.
podcast. There was
Crack?
a neighborhood in Omaha that is like known for being swingers.
Oh,
I know that
It's
so
in
I went
Elkhorn.
and looked at out near Louisville. There's one place a lot of people know. I can't remember the name of it, and there's like a sister version of it. It's all the same area, and that neighborhood is supposedly a big swinger area. You know, it's one of those communities that people like. It's probably a second house.
Gated community.
I don't think it's gated, but it's all like sand
boundaries
everywhere
here,
and
man.
shit. It's just built around a lake.
so
Yeah, that's a
A
lot of
finger,
those
a
neighborhoods.
few fingers on a lake.
if you relax, you
sure.
can get all three in. That's from the office.
Why
I
not
was,
all five?
I was doing something with Kenyon on Sunday, and he said, "You know, there's a sex club down the
With
street."
Your fingers. What were you doing? To
I was hanging out
Kenyon?
with. I mean, if you let me. I was fisting his house. We were doing a photo shoot for my dry events.
Sounds. Is there gonna be a calendar?
This boring ass calendar. It just looked like equipment.
You could put your schedule on
it's
it
just a forearm.
and hand it out.
A
Think
bunch
about
of
it.
That'd be funny. It's hilarious.
It's actually a really good idea if you put your weekends that you're for sure like washing. You know?
All right. I'll
What?
I'll give you credit for it. I'll figure this out later. We talked about there's a club. It used to be a bar, but now it's this swingers club out in like 144th. It's pretty close.
To his place.
It's like in Omaha. It's like in Omaha in a
Yeah.
very like central location ish.
Well, that's also where like the Coco Bongos and stuff was, wasn't it?
Maybe that's what it replaced. I can't remember because I googled a lot of it, but when I was hanging out with them, because I'm like, no shit. But it's one of those places where like single women and couples are welcome. Dudes have to be like known in the community,
Do you remember when we called?
so I can't just go there.
We called that strip club. Do
Do
you remember that?
What?
That was like not a proper strip club. You
Go
you
on.
could go there. You can eat.
You could order
and
food.
You
with
get a
the girl.
private room you get your own
Ew.
room, and you get a girl to hang out with you, and you order food, and you guys get to eat together, and you can get more than one girl.
There was different things.
It's like
you
it's
could,
like 120th and Center, or
no,
was.
no, it was on
Yeah.
72nd. I thought.
Was
no,
was it
was
Pacific?
right next to where I used to work
Is it
at.
Pacific Eating
Or
House?
is
Does that
our
make
old
sense?
office.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember where it was, but it was like a menu. Like she listed the menu.
It was on a strip. It was the corner of like a strip of 100 on the north east corner,
I mean, if you think about
120th
it,
and Center.
you're spending that much money on a date. Anyway, you might as well.
Yeah, we
just
called
go
them and we were trying to. I think we got a voicemail.
120th Center is
No, we talked to
two
them.
We
gas
did talk to
sta-
someone.
Yeah.
120th and Center is 2 gas stations and a church.
We looked at all the options. I remember looking up the menu. We read through the menu online, and then I thought we called him and nobody picked up, and we left like a voicemail maybe, or listened to the voicemail at the very least.
Maybe you're right. I thought we had talked to someone. Either way.
Yeah, the people we interviewed for the beer fetcher.
No, besides that.
Well,
Anyway,
Vicky.
not Vicky.
so what if
She
like
probably was one of the
so what
ladies.
if I go there not like I just realized like I would go there not realizing that's a front, and so I was like, oh, I can pay this chick $100 to watch me eat a dozen wings. I mean, like that's weird.
I don't think you bring your own food. I
No,
think-
it's you order the food. You get the food there.
yeah.
You just said you get a room with a chick and you order food.
Basically, yeah. Well, you want to look it up?
But the
I don't know
food
what
is
it was
just
called.
it's
Yeah.
just you
Well-
sit there silently and watch me eat a dozen wings after another
Well, they
another,
like.
not realizing it's a front for
I think
for
you might
prostitution.
also have stuff like you pay for X amount of dances or shit like that. There's also a time thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
will you
brothels
will you
usually
look
have
it
time
up?
limits.
And
Search
they openly advertise that they'll be in like lingerie or stuff
They-
like that. You might even need
No, I
add a
think you gotta
request
pick
option.
what they could be.
Exactly.
In. Like you have to pay
You
extra
got a
money
request
for them to
option.
be in lingerie.
Look
it up.
It's like
You
your
said-
personal
I thought it was
sexy
closed.
dining experience
You said it was
can
like
craft.
closed.
I don't know if it's closed.
Well,
I have a
did-
feeling.
how-
I think
long
it
was
is.
this?
I think it was something that became something different.
How long ago was this?
When we first started podcasting.
Before the pandemic.
Right,
Like,
okay, so it was a
probably
while ago.
a couple of years or more before
Yeah,
that.
It was early podcast.
Yeah,
stuff.
so I'm not gonna. I'm trying
probably
to
the first
even
couple of
Google
You
years.
don't
this.
want to search it on your phone?
Oh, I'll definitely search it up. I don't know what to search right now. I'll figure it out later.
It's good podcast material. Whatever.
Well, no, because I'm gonna sit here
Report-
for fucking 5 minutes trying to Google in silence.
Report back.
All right.
I won't do that.
So
I can just go to like a gym with a bucket of hot wings, just watch chicks work out, eat hot wings.
All right.
dude, no, you can't.
Yeah.
No, legally I can for like a very short amount of time.
Yeah, no, basically until they're like, get the fuck out of here. And you're just an asshole at
Oh,
that point.
okay, never
They
mind.
wouldn't even let you in.
Hold on,
You can't
I
bring
would.
food in.
I could walk. I could put my gym bag. Hide it, dumbass. You ever been to a,
Well,
Steve
yeah,
Movie
as
theater?
soon as you start eating,
Yes,
Okay,
let's all
let me-
eat gym bag wings.
Let me rephrase. Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Is that garlic? No, it's Jim.
Fine, I'll take a bucket of wings to a high school volleyball game. Fine, whatever.
Oh, you're allowed to do that.
There you go.
Does it have to be high school?
Did he do it?
There's another college. There's a professional team in town.
There's no. Is there college volleyball? High school
there-
volleyball's grosser.
There's a
That's
professional.
yeah, but it's grosser if I
volleyball
say
team.
high school
Doesn't
volleyball.
Chris have tickets to them?
Yeah, the Omaha Supernovas. I think.
Supernovas. Yeah, I knew it was something
Yeah.
dumb like that.
Why is that dumb? We're called the Huskers, asshole.
What
That's the dumbest fucking name in the world. Buckeyes is pretty bad.
is a supernova? What kind of mascot is that? How do you?
Infinity.
Yeah.
Because it's a supernova. Turns to a black hole.
He did do it.
Did he did it?
He did do it.
He did do a lot of things. That's not on the topic though tonight.
Okay,
All right,
dude.
so
What?
I have a fun topic.
Oh, is it?
It's called Only Dogs.
He's a bit.
D-O-double-G.
Oh, fuck that.
Snoop
What?
Dogg on turning down $100 million offer from OnlyFans deal. Only part that regrets it is my friend down there.
Hey,
Didn't he get like a big payout from the NFL for doing music for him?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
He does like the Sunday night.
This isn't
jingle.
about music he's done for other people. OnlyFans tried to give him $1 million to start his own
page.
OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
$100 million.
$100 million.
$100 million.
I would bet the NFL deal is probably worth
and
more.
Joe Rogan is sitting here going, I'm just sitting here talking. I gotta just pull my dick out for $100 million.
Snoop Dogg had a
Spotify
chance to
paid
make
Joe
$100 million
Rogan.
in
Yeah,
exchange
but-
for an OnlyFans content account, but according to the rapper, he made a cerebral decision and declined the offer. Alongside his longtime friend Martha Stewart and guest Seth Meyers, the West Coast rap legend appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on Monday nights, October 21st. During the episode, around the 2:45 mark, he talked about this. He admits, I did turn down $100 million, and yes, the only part that I regrets it is my friend down there. Your dick regrets not going on OnlyFans? Your dick wanted the exposure, Cohen asked. He said that the $100 million he would have been able to spend untaxed. So they would have paid him probably like $200 million,
Yeah.
and he gets to keep pocket.
I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah, he doesn't need the money.
Yeah,
Christ, the
exactly.
But it's also just like
Fuck's sake, the
for
Olympics.
But that's crazy.
For the
OnlyFans has
example.
enough money to offer him not $100 million, like probably $200 million or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
after
I get
taxes.
that. I get. But I'm saying like he, has fans that look up to
Yeah,
him, and
so
it's not a good example.
Just for
Yeah,
perspective
he's
here.
with Martha Stewart.
Okay, perspective here.
so she's,
NBC
she's gangster.
NBC pays Snoop Dogg $250,000 a day to hang out
Who?
at the Olympics.
ABC.
Whoever covered the Olympics, yes. NBC, ABC, whatever.
And the
That
Olympics
network.
was like 16 days or something.
They paid him $250,000 a day just to fucking hang out and occasionally be on
That's what I'm
TV.
saying. He also makes money from the
So,
NFL.
so the idea of him, like, it does not
That's
surprise
like
me that
$8
he would
million
turn that down.
of his 16 days. It's still
Fine.
more than 2 weeks.
The fact
or
that's
around
still
that.
more money than I'll spend in my lifetime.
yeah,
That
he doesn't.
Well, that's
He doesn't
92
need-
million less,
Right.
and that was taxed.
he doesn't need the $100
$8
million
million.
because he already makes so much fucking money doing other stuff that even if at that point $100 million doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, or that, or he just has dignity.
No, he's Snoop double D-O-G.
Yeah.
D-O-double-G, excuse me.
I mean,
Well, I think what he's saying
you don't
here is
have
like,
to do
yeah, I'm not
nudity
doing an
on
OnlyFans account.
You don't have to do nudity.
I'm
on
pretty sure
OnlyFans.
that's in the. Then get a Patreon. Then I mean that's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
doesn't-
that's the thing. It's that's what I think OnlyFans is trying to turn their ways around. And like,
What type of OnlyFans
It's-
video content would Snoop Dogg make?
just private videos. You can,
Yo, dog.
it's
Would he
like-
have
what's
on
the,
like hot shorts and like smoking a bong?
What's the other one?
He probably
Cameo.
smoke weed.
Cameo? Does Snoop Dogg have a cameo?
Oh man, if he does, that's got to be so expensive.
Yeah.
Look that up though. Well, I bet
Maybe.
I bet he does because that's almost the same thing. That's what OnlyFans is trying to kind of do.
I don't know.
I thought that at one point weren't OnlyFans gonna outlaw nudity.
That was Tumblr. Tumblr did that.
I thought OnlyFans said they were gonna do it.
He
and then,
does
like,
have a
back-
cameo, but
He's
it's not
April Fool's.
available.
He has one, but it's unavailable.
It's not available.
Yeah,
Like,
unavailable is the same
well,
thing.
not
Not
maybe.
available. It's unavailable.
Yeah, and they have like videos they can post on there, but
Yeah, but you can't do personalized ones.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay.
I think I remember the OnlyFans thing. I think that was like April Fools or something. It was
Oh,
something stupid.
Okay.
Dude, I went down a Reddit rabbit hole and ended up on the top 10 OnlyFans earners per month.
Mm-hmm.
And there's chicks like the top 5 are making over $1 million a month, and they're like not that pretty. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Really?
The
Feet
the
stuff?
number one, I'm like, why? Why is
Butt
this chick
stuff?
so popular?
Really?
No, it's a black chick, and she doesn't. I assume
Butt
she does
stuff?
gross shit. Maybe I'm not gonna. She was the one that was started that like
You're already judging her.
that cam thing where people would like send cherries like yum ice cream yum that fucking trend from like
Oh.
6 months ago that was
Yeah, I do remember.
I'm
seeing a
so
couple, like,
glad that
what is
died.
going on?
it died quick. I'm so glad it did because that was so fucking stupid. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is peak brain rot.
I feel like
Fuck.
that was just like a power thing where people are like, you do this,
Yeah, but like
act dumb as
some
fuck.
chick in like 5 minutes, some chick made $700,000 doing that, and she didn't even get to all of them because it was just like the chat just dumped money.
Well, so you had to eat the fruit to get
Well,
the
they
money?
like send the fruit, yum, thanks, and they just like weird like NPC animation thing. It's so goddamn creepy.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Glad it died,
So,
but yeah. So OnlyFans, I mean, that's hey, if you can hit, great. Like,
was
what
gonna
type of
ask you-
video would he make? It's got to have weed involved, but do you
Honestly,
think he'd do
I think-
anything to be mildly sexy?
I mean,
I mean,
honestly,
that's
I
the
think,
point of OnlyFans.
maybe he would just like say something smooth.
Or
know,
honestly, I think it'd all be weed
read-
content because
read a
that gets
poem.
demonetized on YouTube.
Yeah,
So it might just be all weed
he
content.
could just add for his weed.
I mean, they're trying to get him to fuck on camera. I'm sure they're trying to get him to do sexual stuff.
Yeah. Oh, just like so they have some dirt on him.
Well, no, just that's because it's only. There's a reason it's $100 million. They're trying to get his dick out.
Well, yeah, and it wouldn't. It would get out.
Yeah, and
People
I.
would post it.
Oh fuck
everywhere.
yeah! I mean, that would get ripped and shared so fucking fast. I mean, that's
Yeah, that's why he has dignity. He's like, I'm not fucking doing this shit.
yeah. Plus, again, he has more money
What do
than
you
needs
think?
to
Who's
live,
the
so.
most famous celebrity on OnlyFans?
I don't know. I don't have OnlyFans. I don't
Well,
even know
I mean,
who's on there.
John was just talking about
Bella?
it all.
Well, I mean, there's like a
Porn star?
Bella. There was that one chick, the bathwater chick.
Bathwater chick.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah, she's
Well,
on
it was
there.
also the fart chick, wasn't it?
No, that's
Fart
not her.
chick?
That's not her.
Jarts.
I can't.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. We talked about this in the
Fuck was her
podcast.
name? I can't remember, but she's like number 4, I think I saw.
Will you give me a beer while you're up, Derek?
But
You can have a Modelo if you'd like to.
but she's not like a star. She's just internet famous.
So there are no stars.
I don't think there's any actual like.
I wonder if
movie and
OnlyFans
TV.
have reached out to a lot of
Oh!
other like models and actresses. There's got to be actresses on it.
I think the middle daughter from Cosby Show is a porn star now, or somebody from an '80s sitcom.
Well, I've heard the girl from Boy Meets World is the redhead.
Topanga.
No, not Topanga. I would watch everything. It was like the
I never
college.
watched. I never watched
in
it.
Redhead.
I
You
did
didn't
not
watch
like
Boy
that.
Meets World?
Didn't like that show. Didn't like it at all.
Yeah, Topanga was like my first crush. I wish she would show her tits. Boobs in movies. How we started.
Yeah, but you always said TV show was your, Desario. So.
All right, whatever. Derek, did you lose?
We're looking for your.
Looking for my vape.
Is it on the
Dignity?
shelf?
It's behind your computer to the right side.
Duh.
Donata.
You sure about that?
It's Dunkashane, by the way.
It was testing you, and you passed. Barely.
Ah, my
D
nipples,
plus.
they hurt. They hurt
Oh,
when I twist
that's
them.
why I want to talk about this. God damn it! Okay, movies. Just back to movies real quick. So, The Watchers. Have you seen that from 20, like a couple years? Maybe this was very recent.
No, I don't believe so.
I wanted to watch it because I wanted to watch something weird. It's an A24 movie, so you know it's going to be goofy.
Sure.
Or goofy, you know, kind of
Indie.
high quality at least,
Yeah.
you know, at least production wise.
Yeah, but independent.
I didn't want to spend, 2.5 hours watching Midsommar, which I still haven't seen, but like it's going to freak me out.
Is that the one that
They go up to this like up the North
European
yeah.
hippie encampment thing?
Yeah, I've never seen it, so don't spoil it. But
Yeah,
so
that's
shit
something
goes
up.
bad.
Ooh.
So The Watcher takes place
You've
in
seen that
Ireland.
movie, haven't you,
No,
Lane?
I don't think so. I got one though. I've seen.
There's a
recently.
whole tie-in to what happened earlier tonight with us three.
boobs.
Soup.
The Viking stuff,
Oh, Skull.
Skull.
kind of.
Okay. Relaxing your jaw, open the throat. Because
That's not Viking. Yeah, somebody thinks of the Vikings
Okay,
and go,
so
they
go on,
definitely
'cause
relax their jaw.
So it's an A24 movie. It's high production value. It takes
Vikings
place in
fans,
Ireland. Dakota Fanning is the star. Remember her?
Vaguely.
She was like the big up and coming child star that kind of fell off, or
Yeah. What'd you do?
I'm pushing
Don't
the
do
shit out
that.
of my cable.
Don't do that.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't do that.
Don't
Uh,
do it. Get to the goddamn point.
Both you assholes are telling me not to stop. So basically, she finds herself lost in the woods and finds this cabin. It's like this haunted woods and whatever. I mean, as I'm watching it, I recommend watching it because it's like, it's very interesting, but it starts to fall apart. I'm going, what? I have a very vague like this is. I've seen this before where it's a really strong concept, strong-ish. Then like as the
It
more is
fades
revealed,
out.
it starts to go, oh, this isn't as what. Ugh. Turns out it was directed by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. I'm like, oh, that's why it was such a lame fucking twist and like
Yeah.
this weird shit that happened. I'm like, oh,
Became something different at the end.
because it looks cool, cool, creepy, and
Shot well.
you shot well, very atmospheric. But then I'm like, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
All
right. So are you done?
fucking M. Night Shyamalan, and that
Daughter.
fucking hilarious.
Daughter.
Yeah, the daughter. But I'm like,
What's her
why
name?
does this? Shayla M. Shyamalan.
I have a great tie into this. Lane, cow farts.
Yeah, fuck you, Derek.
Well,
you guys are
no,
dicks.
that doesn't tie into
Fuck
this
you.
at all.
Yeah, it's a
Hold
big
on,
fart.
hold on. I want to talk about. I saw recently, Misery.
Like the original Misery with
The
Yeah.
state?
no
Yeah.
shit.
The great state of misery?
No, the movie.
You show me 7, I'll show you 8. That's Nelly. Come on, he's from Missouri, St. Louis.
I said Misery. So-
yeah,
Misery.
You ever seen the movie Vacation? We're in the great state of misery.
All right.
with Kathy
We're in
Bates?
a great
Yes, I've
state.
seen that. Great tits.
So talking about Kathy Bates, that Misery
Yes.
with Robert Redford.
yeah.
Holy shit!
No, that's not who it is.
Oh damn! I was like, oh shit,
not
that
who it
sounds
is.
right. Who was
I can't think of his name right off. my
Mickey
head.
Rourke?
No, it's not him either. But
Oh, fuck!
I'm not
I
even
thought
gonna
Robert
know. You're
Redford
gonna
again.
say the name, and I'm not even gonna know for sure. But I knew it wasn't those two.
If it's
people.
Robert Redford, you got to give me $5.
But it's a really good movie. It's not. Have you seen it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Misery.
the movie Misery.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
don't.
it's a Stephen King book actually.
Oh.
And it's Catherine Bates keeps the guy in
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates keeps him in a hotel room or not hotel room, in her bedroom.
Oh,
And she breaks his ankle.
I've heard you talk about this with Dan, I think, when we all lived together.
Possibly. I think Dan talked about it because Dan liked Stephen King.
very,
Yeah,
very
I think
similar.
I've heard you
Who
guys
is
talk
it?
about this in the past.
Hammond something.
James Caan.
Oh, and I think I know scenes.
You've probably seen it before.
The scene. It's parodied a lot too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The one I can think of is now is Family Guy. That was hilarious. Where Stewie's the character and then Brian is
Sure. Yeah. But I didn't know she did both.
both
Breaks-
what?
She breaks both of his legs,
In
She
for a
puts
penny, in for a
2x4
pound.
in his ankles, and then just fucking
Yeah, in for a
smashes
penny, in
both
for a
of them.
pound, man. I mean, if you're gonna break one, I might as well fuck walk
Yeah,
anyway.
but it's just kind of crazy how
How long is that a long movie? How does it end? Because Stephen King cannot end his goddamn stories.
it ends fine. I mean, he gets out, It's
Oh,
just-
way to spoil it, you prick! Yeah, I've
mean,
had 35 years to watch it.
It
Oh, yeah.
ends how you want it to end. He gets out and he writes a book about it because she makes him burn his book that he was just finished, and then makes him rewrite it the way she wants it to be.
Interesting.
So he in the end writes the way he wanted it, but adds. She kind of becomes part of it, you know.
Huh.
So
I never watched it. I just never thought of watching it. I guess I might watch it. And obviously, pop culturally, I should.
and it was like
watch it.
a suspenseful,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Well, Stephen King, yeah.
You know, so
And Salem's Lot.
yeah,
That's
I watched it.
That's
didn't like
Stephen
it.
King. Okay,
Yeah.
that's.
It ended so, you know, typical.
I was gonna watch it last night, and I saw it was Stephen King. I'm like, I can't. I want to be heard again.
It's still worth it for the Stephen King story because Stephen King can fucking tell a story, you know.
Yeah.
He does
And
sell a story.
Just can't edit.
We just started watching Storm of the Century.
What's that on?
It was a TV series. I don't remember.
Oh, is that when all those people are like
Minis-
migrating across the United States, trying to get to like
No.
where they hear better land is at?
No,
That's Grapes
Oh,
of
that-
Wrath. That's Grapes of Wrath. They're going to California.
No, there's another one
That's
where
literally the plot of Grapes of Wrath.
that's not Stephen King though.
It-
There's
oh.
a made-for-TV movie or
Oh,
series, and it's based off his books, and they're like
God
it's
damn
a
it.
post-apocalyptic shit, I think.
Oh,
or-
you're talking about the Stand.
Stan, thank you. Fuck.
Yeah, I've never seen all that one.
I don't think I've seen all of it
'Cause
either. I've seen a
it's
lot
like,
of it
it's
though.
like 6 or 10. It's a lot. I know that.
The book is like that fucking
Yeah,
thick.
it's
I
like
started
his
reading
biggest
it.
book.
I read the first 2 chapters, and then I just read the back last page. I'm like, this is fine.
So either way, the Storm of the Century.
Just couldn't do it.
John, a well-read man.
I think the Storm of the Century is based off.
Can I watch it?
Roanoke.
Ooh, Roanoke. Okay.
Yeah, and there's like a
I love the Roanoke story.
devil demon guy that shows up in the
Yes.
town. I've just seen the first episode where like the storm's starting, you know, and they're
Yes.
all about to get trapped.
How old is this then?
90s.
I've always
I
been
remember- I
intimidated
know
of
I've
reading Stephen
seen-
King.
I know I've
read his
seen-
books, some of them.
Oh, I've seen part of this series before back in the day, but I know I didn't see the end or the beginning, so I was kind of confused. Like, I think I've seen this, but either way.
I've always
good
wanted to
so
read the
far.
Dark Tower series, and this is why I'm intimidated of even trying to like, get deeper into Stephen King.
Yeah.
Because there's
But-
so much to read
you gotta
to get
read-
built up to.
Yeah, you have to read everything else before that. Everything
Just watch the
Dan
movie.
said.
It sums it all up.
Some of them.
I heard that movie was horrible.
So bad. It's
Wh-
fun,
which-
but
what are you
it's
talking
bad.
about?
The Dark Tower movie.
Oh, the movie, yeah.
With Idris
Yeah.
Elba?
Well, I've heard it's not even anything like the book.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with the book, but it's just kind of fun and also
So you
stupid.
have read Dark Tower? Or...
No, I've seen the movie.
Okay. How many Stephen King books have you read?
None.
Yeah, I've only read Pet
I've
Sematary.
never been interested in reading them. I've seen the movie sometimes.
Reading
but I
in
just don't.
general.
I read the
no, I love reading. I just don't
Green
read Stephen
Mile.
King.
That was a great book.
Is that Stephen King?
That's Stephen King.
Pretty
I don't
sure
think that's
it's
Stephen King because it actually has a good ending.
There's like other random.
Well,
like, isn't
that sounds bad. 'Cause they killed the black
Stephen
guy.
King. Yeah.
Isn't Stand by Me a Stephen King book
Yes.
or something based off?
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's even in the movie. I think he's the one, the typewriter.
Oh, Stand By
at
Me.
the
I'm
end.
thinking of My Girl. Yeah, Stand By Me. That's Stephen King. Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know. I don't think he's in the movie. That's a different.
I thought it was
Oh.
him, and he actually there's a at the end.
Was he
It starts the
Dreamcatcher?
writer off typing
Yeah.
some stuff, and at the very end, I think he's maybe older, or maybe it starts at one age, and then like and then he does the movie, and then it ends with him, writing that story. Anyways, I thought maybe he was, but it is a Stephen King story though, at the very least.
Yeah. It's always surprised me
Huh.
when you finish the movie and you're like, what? Stephen King? So either way, he has a lot of good movies. That's a
Yeah,
good.
he doesn't
And
make
that
the
dream.
movies,
That's
he's
a
just
good
great story
ending.
writer.
That's what I meant to
Dreamcatcher is a
Yeah,
good example.
we watched
of-
that one
It's a
recently.
fun movie, but the end of it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then boom, Stephen King ending.
Yeah.
Where it's like, God
And I've heard that one's obviously not like the book at all. The book's completely different.
Oh.
Which just happens to a lot of its adaptations, like It. That the clown is like nothing to do with the book.
Goonies, another great Stephen King adaptation.
No, that's Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, I know.
Steven's a Steven, man. What are you Steven?
Yeah, they're all.
I am a Stevenist. Can we get to the cow farts now, Derek?
Calm
I
down,
tried
Chuck.
to bring in the cow farts and you shut
Well,
me
I
down.
wanted to talk about Misery.
Bill Gates backs startup tackling cow burps and farts. Thank God someone is trying.
That's been around for a while.
Yeah, right. I know.
Turns
Turns out burps can be big business.
Yeah,
Billionaire
methane-
Bill Gates has
Yeah.
announced an investment in Australian startup Ruminate, which is developing a seaweed-based feed to reduce the methane emissions cows
Oh.
produce with their burps and to lesser extent farts.
Oh, I thought it was capturing the methane produced by livestock
No,
because that would
no.
power the fucking world,
Yeah.
and we'd still get beef.
Beef.
Well,
Shit,
do you think cows want to eat seaweed though?
they don't give a fuck. They'll eat anything. They're
Yeah,
like pigs.
if they're just like held there, they'll just eat it. You know.
They eat.
Do they slowly
hay.
turn Asian?
Yeah, they eat grass. They graze. That's
Asian.
what
What
they
the
want.
fuck does the Asian have to do with
They're
this?
not fucking-
Oh, that's Yeah, no.
Their eyes
Narwhals
start
or whatever.
turning.
And they get really tender. There's automatic A5 Wagyu.
They start wearing small mini skirts,
They all have digital cameras.
pleated mini skirts.
What are you talking about?
Mooney chan.
This-
Asian cows.
Japanese we eat a lot of seaweed, and like
Sushi.
You get like sushi and the other forms of it too. Otherwise, presentation.
You can have like just seaweed sheets
Yeah.
are fucking delicious.
but what does that have to do with cows? Now I'm
The cows eating the seaweed from the
Yeah.
article. Yeah, they turn
So I
Asian.
was asking if they're eating enough Japanese food, do they slowly turn Asian?
I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think
Moo
so.
moo.
Well, will all seaweed come from Japan though?
All seaweed comes from
No,
Japan.
kelp only grows in Japan.
I'm pretty sure it grows in America too.
It grows everywhere.
There's
Lane.
America and
But
kelp.
they've famously
Amerikelp.
incorporate it in a lot of their
I
cuisine.
see. Okay, I see. We're just catching up.
I
to
was
Jap-
making
We're
a
turning-
racist joke.
We're turning Japanese.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, so the cows are
Satan!
so the cows,
Hail Satan.
cows are masturbating. That's what that song's about. You know that, right?
turning Japanese.
Turning Japanese is about jacking off.
Yeah, they don't make milk.
Yeah,
they
I'm
make green
squinting.
tea.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, he has a picture of his like ex girlfriend or whatever. He's smacking off to her. He's like,
Yeah, vinegar.
Oh,
syrup.
moo. Moo.
I make it. Make it messy.
So gross. So
Do my
I don't know.
leg.
I don't trust anything Bill Gates does. Though.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, the bear
Moo.
cancer. Shit, I'm gonna be stuck in this Asian accent for a while now. When there's an end of favor.
I've always thought that Japanese inflection
Yeah.
is the Asian version of the German inflection. Just very angry sounding.
Ooh.
Someone's like Arnold. I'm
well-
pretty sure Arnold Schwarzenegger speaks
I don't think
Japanese.
all of them do that.
If he
though.
got drunk, I'm pretty sure he's fluent in Japanese.
do all of them
I'll
do
be
that?
back at you.
All of them don't talk that way.
No, Japanese
Yeah,
inflection
but
is
it's a
very
caricature
different.
of their
Yeah, but it's
way they speak.
yes, it is. But it's not though, because they do talk like that.
Okay.
The word Japanese words are different meanings based on inflection, which is annoying as fuck. So the word for dog and Jesus
So-
are the same, but if you say one higher or lower, that changes the word.
Okay. But so I'm getting this straight. You guys don't want to talk about cow farts?
No, we do. We just talked about the methane.
He read like the first fucking sentence.
Methane
then it
is
whiffed.
a potent greenhouse gas.
I
While
got
it
a
is
potent
shorter
greenhouse
lived in the
gas.
atmosphere than carbon dioxide, it has 84 times more global warming potential over a 20-year period. Nearly 1/3 of global methane emissions come from livestock, most of that from beef and dairy cows. And then it goes on to describe why it has to do with the microbes in their stomach. And they said the methane emissions, when they eat this plant-based, or not plant-based, but the kelp diet or whatever seaweed, it reduces emissions by 80%, more than 80%.
That's dope.
It's interesting.
Well, it's a hell of a lot more
Well,
sustainable.
they're
than
not
corn.
saying it's seaweed. They call it ruminate, which means it's probably highly processed.
Yeah.
No, it's just silage.
No, they ground up kelp and probably process it.
Preservatives
So
or-
they can ship it across the country to the cows.
Yeah, but
So the cows don't have to move. They
Seaweed's
just
much more
fucking-
plentiful and free than corn.
If you're processing it, though, I mean, like,
What's the difference?
look at all
It's
the
like
issues
corn
with
processing.
people eating processed foods. I mean, we all
Well,
eat
no,
it
but-
daily, pretty much.
Yeah, but if it
And
doesn't,
there's
what's
so
it say,
many
though?
illnesses
Okay, look
and
it up then.
cancers and shit.
Look, Google the Renovator, whatever the fuck you called it.
It sounds evil.
Look it up.
whatever it's
No,
called.
you're a
Rookslade.
fucking idiot.
Ruminate.
Ruminate.
How, is it spelled something goofy or is it literally
like
spelled ruminate?
Brano for cows.
That's what plants crave.
It's got what cows crave.
It's got what they need.
Google ruminate
Kelp.
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 Google ruminate kelp. Guy with the
Seaweed.
computer.
I still don't trust Bill Gates
Why?
because he also owns Impossible Meat. Why is he fucking with the cows now?
There's a Ruminate website.
Are you fucking
Accelerating
crazy?
a pathway to a world without secure, climate optimal food system. Not without.
What is
with.
that, a fucking Urban Dictionary?
Ruminate is a pharmaceutical approach to reproduce and stabilize nature's solutions to make affordable feed supplements that reduce methane emissions from livestock.
So we're GMOing cows.
I don't trust what Bill Gates is feeding cows. I'm sorry, but I don't.
I don't trust it either.
Thank
Don't
you.
like it.
Thank you.
Cows fart. If you have a problem with it, maybe we shouldn't eat as much beef.
I don't want to.
I love beef.
I don't want to eat cows that are
Beef.
eating kelp.
Derek.
Can you imagine how
Derek.
they will taste different?
That's
Derek.
true.
Beef 5.
Beef.
Just air it.
Oh, we have the contact.
can't-
Touch my skin. Touch my skin.
Beef. I don't want to do it. I don't trust Bill Gates. I'm sorry.
But
I just
beef is killing the planet, but it's so goddamn good.
Beefcake! Beefcake!
Follow your dreams. Fuck yeah. I'm glad I got that queued right the fuck up. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm all for, controlling greenhouse gases and emissions and all that shit. So it's either feed the cows fake shit or don't have cows.
You could capture the cow farts
Beef
other
tastes
ways.
great because of what we feed it, which is shitty, low nutrient,
Corn.
fatty.
Corn.
No,
corn.
they also eat
So
hay
fat and
and
corn.
fucking grass, man.
Yeah, those are dairy cattle. Livestock get fed entirely different.
No, all cows eat that shit.
Yeah,
They all
feed a lot
they
alfalfa.
all will eat that shit, but what they
Alfalfa.
do
You
for
think-
like major commercialized stuff,
you
it's
think of alfalfa.
specialized food.
I grew up on farms. We didn't grow dairy cows. We fed our cows hay.
Your
and
cows,
grass.
not industrial
all
cows.
fucking cows. The same cows that go to the same slaughterhouse that get mixed with the
Feed-
same beef.
Feedlots
The
are
same
corn.
thing. Yeah, and hay, and other
Wait,
fucking
is
barley
alfalfa
and stuff.
hay or is hay
It's
the
a
general
different
term?
type of grass.
No, so is hay just the general term for for prairie grass?
Yeah, essentially.
Because straw is like
But-
a thing.
Yeah, it's different grasses.
Okay, so alfalfa is hay then.
I don't.
No, I'm asking you. I don't know.
No, because there's also like clover. The green ones. There's tons of different.
So-
you can bale
so-
any sort of grass.
Right, so hay is it hay just a blanket term for grass? Because you have multiple types of grass.
Beef cattle,
Beef cattle.
and as of 2019, 57% of their diet was corn, and 21% DDGs. I don't know what DDGs is. DDGs is corn share represented roughly 80% of all feed tonnage given to beef cows. And I don't know what that means.
Just like the processed stuff that comes out of the corn, probably.
So, like dairy cows, beef cows are given some hay and grass. It also makes up a smaller percentage than corn, soy, and DDGs.
So all cows
they're
are
talking
eating
about
everything.
beef
But
cattle
yes,
are mostly eating corn.
Mostly corn, 100%.
And then it mentions that, like other dairy cows, they also will be given hay and grass. But most of it's corn and whatever DDGs is.
It's a DDGs, or distilled dried grains with solubles, is a byproduct of ethanol production that's used as a protein-rich animal feed.
Yeah, so
Smart.
And
Probably
then
has
I think the
vitamins and stuff
additives,
in
I
it.
think, is where they give them all the fucking
So we're-
antibiotics and shit and growth hormones.
and they,
eating
and they
our
give
beer.
them like metals.
So-
They can have iron and stuff.
Yeah, but we're
still.
eating alcohol runoff, so yes.
Basically, yeah, it's good. I don't want it
Keep
to
the
be
drunk.
I don't
keep
want it to
the
be kelp.
cows fat and happy.
Yes.
That's the American dream.
If
America.
if I want to eat a
Fuck yeah!
if I want to eat kelp meat, I'll eat a fucking dolphin or whatever.
Now who's
what's
Japanese?
the
He's turning Japanese. He's turning Japanese.
I'm eating dolphin.
fuck these dolphins?
Fuck, are you a dolphin?
Yeah.
Fuck, are you weird?
I self-identify as a dolphin.
What's
Excuse
the
me, where are your dolphin-friendly bathrooms?
what are the sea? What's the sea cow?
The manatee.
Manatee. If I want to eat kelp beef, I'll eat a fucking manatee.
I bet manatees
Go to
are
Florida.
delicious.
They get hit by boats all the time.
No, I think there's like all
They're
restrictions
very
about
endangered.
that.
You
Yeah.
can't eat them. I eat them. I would.
I
eat
would
a
totally.
manatee.
I
Fuck
mean,
yeah.
it's got like blubber, like a whale.
No.
I'd at least get like
Yeah,
an
it's
oil
gotta have a
lamp or
whole lot of
something.
You
for
don't
their
need
fat.
blubber in Florida, buddy.
That's a very good point. Don't they live other places in Florida?
Nope.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just going to say no because I only ever heard about them in Florida.
Sure. Probably Georgia. Either way,
Bahamas.
yeah.
Temperate, moderate, warm, whatever. Tropical.
Why are they so big then? If they're not fatty.
Manatees live in a variety of aquatic habitats, including rivers, bays, canals, estuaries, and coastal areas.
Breastuaries. Also, boobage. From earlier.
Never get a good look at her boobs.
A specific manatee called the West Indian manatee is a threatened species protected by Federal Endangered Species Act. and Florida Administrative Code.
Yeah, so where else? So yeah, but like where?
So there's more than
region
one
are
type
they?
of manatee.
How many manatees are there?
There's like dolphins.
Say
There's gotta
five.
be
That's not a
couple.
manatee.
No, I'm saying there's different species. Or
Manatees primarily live in Florida's coastal waters,
Boom.
but they may travel as far north as Massachusetts.
Damn.
wow.
Now they're fat.
Yeah. See, they gotta have. They're Atlantic waters. You know. It's cold.
Currents. No.
No,
warm
no, it's the
currents?
cold jet streams coming down.
I
and
bet
getting
you.
warmed up.
Okay, so that's the AI Google overview.
Oh,
Could be
fuck
wrong,
that.
but because of global warming, it might be getting warmer there at certain parts of the year for them to go.
Nope, that's
But
the
they
jet
are
stream.
tropical marine mammals that are sensitive to cold water.
So I don't think they'd be in the Atlantic because the Atlantic is cold water
They
coming down
wouldn't.
from
I
the
would
Arctic.
assume wouldn't be
They
mentioning
go up the fucking coast.
Massachusetts if it wasn't for the fact that they have been seen there. I would have to assume. I don't think
Yeah.
AI is getting the fact that they would.
And
they
they've
may,
seen,
I
they've
wouldn't
seen
say fact,
alligators
but-
in the Missouri. So is that what they're going to say? That there's alligators in
Well,
the
whatever.
Missouri?
Yeah,
They've
it's
seen their
happened, I
crazy-
guess.
There's alligators in
It's
Iowa.
happened.
They have found alligators in Iowa.
Okay. Doesn't matter. The point
Yeah, it
is-
does.
The point.
Alligators, John.
Don't be a cunt. So they're around the temperate climate of the water. Jesus Christ, Florida. They're endangered.
Like alligators.
But I wonder if you could breed manatees like livestock and eat them like cows.
They're called sea cows.
Right.
Well, they do have the. Have you seen like the trout or salmon farms?
Oh yeah.
You know, like the big thing off the coast or
Sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, they could probably do something like that. It'd probably have to be really big.
That's a lot of volume, though. I guess you could like
You
just
have
just fence off the entire Gulf of Mexico.
Well,
At the
or
manatee
you just
farm.
like create a fake, canal area for them to live in. You know,
No, I'm saying
vet
something
it
that's already
off.
there. You already have a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
water.
yeah.
What's cheaper, digging a gigantic hole or just fencing off a big chunk of water?
Sure. Yeah, you have to probably get the rights to that.
Whatever.
No one owns the water. It's
I
God's
mean,
water.
there's the cove in Japan where they go and kill the dolphins. So you can
Yeah,
the
who-
cove with
Who
manatees.
owns that?
The
Japan.
dolphins.
Japan.
Japan.
You ever seen the cove?
Japanese
Yeah,
dolphins.
where they go to kill all
Oof.
the dolphins.
Oof.
Yeah,
But with manatees, though,
someone owns it.
give me that shit. Yeah, the state.
I bet they're not good. Otherwise, we would be eating them.
Well, manatee.
Yeah.
Well, they're endangered already, so we must have been eating them.
No, they get hit by boats
Yeah,
often.
that's why they're endangered.
Just drive around the boat trying to hit a manatee. Oh, it's already dead. I gotta take it with me.
Yeah, it's like roadkill.
Roadkill.
you
Oh
know.
shit! I have a roadkill story. Oh my god, I forgot about this.
Roadkill law.
'Cause
You're
this-
allowed to eat it.
Did you eat roadkill?
No.
What are you thinking about
I
eating
would
it?
if I
When you
would.
looked at it, did you salivate?
It's free food. It's just laying there.
Yes,
man.
yeah. But I don't know how to dress a deer though.
Was that a manatee?
So last
don't?
Saturday, I've been deer hunting, like bow hunting with my uncle when I was like 14. That's it.
And you never shot a deer?
I got it. But I just didn't know.
you didn't
We just
dress it?
kind of quartered it and took it out in the process there at the place.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Standard
You
operating
field
procedure.
dressed it.
he did. I watched him.
Okay.
And I was really, really hoping that he was joking about having sex with a deer after you kill it. That's because I got my humor from my family. It was your first deer, you gotta fuck it, And I was
It's
like,
supposed to be
of course,
eat the heart.
right. So
Yeah,
that's
with
probably
your
was
dick.
that's probably
Not
what was going
fuck
off.
it.
Right. That's probably what he was going off of. But I was
Is
14.
this how
so I'm
you
like,
remember it or how it happened?
I think that's how he wants to remember.
so I'm 14. I'm like,
He was told not to fuck it, even though he was currently fucking it.
like no, stop it.
Stop it, John.
Yeah.
What are you
I
doing?
thought I was supposed to fuck the deer. It's what Reddit told me.
Trying to get my little pee up to the heart.
Yeah, about 5 feet short.
5 foot long deer is
Yeah,
huge.
that's the joke.
Yeah.
Because my dick is so small, it's negative. All right, forget it.
Wow, I didn't go that deep.
Yeah,
Were you fucking
yeah,
the
neither did I.
ground or what?
What the fuck are we talking about? I'm talking about deer.
I don't
talking about
know.
my dick.
You're talking about hunting with your uncle and
Yeah,
fucking deer.
I'll tell you this roadkill story, but you're like, oh, do you eat a deer?
Oh.
Okay. So I'm clean. Last Saturday, I'm not climbing on Bellevue going up Capehart, and there's just backup traffic. And there's this just pickup truck just with the flashers on, and this lady in the culvert trying to pry something out of the culvert, like the culvert, the rain, your stormwater runoff,
Gutter.
storm drain.
Sure.
I couldn't see what was going on. It was just two fat ladies, and they're trying to get this thing out of there. I see crowbars going. I saw all this shit, and people. What's pissing me off is people aren't going the fuck around the truck. That was driving me goddamn insane. By the time I get up there, I realize 2 deer got hit by a car, and 1 deer was wedged in the storm drain, and it was so wedged in there they couldn't pull it out.
Damn.
So we got these 2 old ladies that are like, why the fuck are these 2 old ladies trying to get this out of here? Then I drive around the truck.
That deer
There's
was already dead.
already a carcass in the trailer of this truck, and the truck was the like a Sarpy County roadkill removal. I'm like, that's your roadkill person? Is an old fat lady?
Yeah.
What the fuck? It was just so surprising. That's why that was so much fucking trouble. Fuck, that was funny
I was
as
assuming
shit.
it was like people that hit it had stopped.
No,
to
no,
do
they were
that.
cleaning it up from the night before. But so I just drive by, and there's this deer upside down, and there's with his arms straight up.
Rigor mortis.
It looks fucking. It's like, what the fuck? So being pissed off that
Was
people
its
can't.
head down? Or?
Oh yeah, it was head first, shoulders
Okay.
stuck,
Head down,
ass
feet
up.
ass
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So my frustration of
And then you had reproductive flashbacks from your 14-year-old childhood hunting incidences.
help me, step hunter, I'm stuck.
That's the deer talks in your memory.
Yeah. So my
Help me, I've been shot and I need to be fucked.
Have we all heard that at one point in our lives?
Stuck in the gutter.
So my frustration from idiots who couldn't drive turned into extreme laughter for the next 20 minutes at this lady just trying to pry bar this dead deer out of a fucking storm
why
drain.
would you use a pry
Well,
bar?
luckily you didn't come
No,
across
she's
2 old
sick for
ladies that had a deer flip up into their car and kill them.
Didn't you just like push
Okay,
it
thanks, Derek. I'm
further
glad I
down?
didn't. What the fuck?
Like, wouldn't you just...
Yeah, shove it down. It's the city's problem now.
Yeah,
It's a maintenance
honestly,
problem.
We just out there with like a broom.
Yep. But no, but just from what I saw, like again, as soon as I recognized what it was, I just could not stop scream laughing.
Pretty great.
And
Those things can
but
get
it was like shoved in there where it looked like its shoulders were like kind of crushed in there. So
I'm
it would,
sure it would like it torn something.
So it'd
was
be-
caught,
Did you
know?
take it and eat it?
so it'd be hard to push it into the storm drain.
Is it processed?
But that would be really fun. It's already ground. Boom.
It's
Shut up.
been smashed or whatever.
Smash burger.
Like a meat pride.
Smash burger.
Yeah.
Smash venison burger.
Stop it.
It's
Yeah.
your cable, dickhole.
Bring a different one.
It's-
Bitch.
So what animals have you hit with a car?
I'm talking about what animals have you had sex with?
I've hit some birds.
Birds, okay.
I don't know if I've hit any.
I've hit a
besides that.
squirrel, I think it was.
Yeah, after the squirrel. That bothered me too.
I hit a pigeon one time and could not stop laughing about
The
it.
squirrel I hit was in car. I was in a car where somebody hit a bird, and I did laugh immediately.
I hit with a work fan, and it was just like
That's fucked up, dude.
I felt bad as fuck, but also
But as you were laughing,
as hilarious because it like I think it honestly like went up and hit the ladders on the top. Like it was so close to getting out of the way,
Damn.
and I saw it like down low, and then he came in and was like, "Oh!"
well, it's their fault for not having depth perception.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
hitting bugs on the interstate, but a bird.
Yeah, definitely.
Slow mo's it.
And I don't think I've really hit any like other marmot or
You always
Nice
say
marmot. Varmint?
any sort of critter.
Or, yeah, I so one of like 2 dates I ever went on in high school. I was driving to this chick's house,
You hit a
and right like as I'm leaving my like kind of up the a little bit of my house, squirrel did the whole like back and forth thing, and I caught it with my front left, and it's like fall. My windows are down. What the fuck? What are you doing?
Why is that the picture of?
That's a marmot. It's like flash dancing.
Why are you looking up marmots?
I told you things. A marmot was real.
I didn't say it wasn't. Jesus Christ.
It's just
You kind of made it sound like
it's just
they
a
were.
generic term for a critter.
No.
Marmot.
It's like a groundhog.
A marmot is a species.
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying it's also generic.
You said generic for it's not from everything I've ever heard my entire life. Marmot is not the Kleenex of critters. Okay?
Marmots are large ground squirrels in the genus Marmota,
Yeah. So
with 15 species living in Asia,
Yeah,
Europe,
they're not
and North America.
interchangeable as varmint.
They're also
I didn't
herbivores.
say varmint.
Lane's always said marmot. He used to call bass a marmot.
Yeah, things are marmots, man.
That is some real country shit. So anyway, so I'm driving to this girl's house, and like right shortly after my parents' house, this squirrel does that back and forth, quick thing.
Why were
and
you
I
going
caught
to a
it.
girl's
Shut up.
house?
I think he wasn't. He was just saying that.
The
but it's
one of
fine.
2 dates I ever went on in high school. So
His
it
name
caught-
was
shut up.
Girl.
Yeah, no, it's Coral. I go on a Coral. So I caught this fucking squirrel with my driver's front tire, and it was fall, so the windows were down, and I heard just that crunch. I'm like, oh god, I felt
Right in
so
front
bad.
of her house.
No.
And by the time I get to pick her up, I get out of the truck, the car again, a white '97 Mustang. From the middle of the door all the way to the back quarter panel was splattered with blood. I was like, oh god! And I
She
really
saw it?
no, yeah, she saw it because I knocked. I'm like, she's like, how you doing? I'm like, I killed the squirrel. I don't feel good. I feel so sad.
Did you like when
Oh my
you
God.
heard the crunch? Did you punch it and like make it spray because you fucking?
I was
burnt
already
rubber?
going 30 miles an hour.
30 to 40 miles an hour and just a quick burst of gas.
It was a 97.
With
It didn't
the
have a
second
quick
tire,
burst.
you know.
Just like crunch. Oh,
Yeah, make
I'm
sure
pretty
you
sure I
get
even hit the brakes too because it did the whole back
oh,
and
so
forth
you
thing.
did it? Was the spray pattern forward or backwards?
I'm still traveling forward and it's split. What the fuck are you talking? God damn it.
Because if you hit the brakes,
Back
it might
into
make
the
the
left.
spray
If I
pattern
had
of the
s-
blood to
If
be
I had
towards
completely
the
stopped.
driver's side, the front side of the vehicle versus out the back.
Yeah, if I had completely stopped,
back.
I
into
tapped the
left.
brakes and then it went right, tapped my brakes, cool. It went left,
Where
right,
was
right
the
again.
splatter pattern,
And
John?
poof.
What direction?
It was on the front or the back?
From the middle of the door to the back because I was traveling
Okay.
On the
forward.
door? Your door or the
It was
passenger
splattered
door?
up
Passenger side or driver's side?
driver's side.
You
I
hit it in the
heard
middle of the road.
so
That
sad.
sounds like a swerve. You swerved at it.
Wow, it hit my left front tire. What
You
the
tried
fuck?
to
And
kill
it would
it.
have went down. Why would it go up? You were like peeling
'Cause it
into
went
it. You
pop.
turned into it, you know?
Dude, I still slam on the brakes with a full rig. I will still slam on the brakes when the squirrel does that shit now. Stopping fucking 12,000
Fair
pounds.
enough. All right, so that's the biggest thing you've ever hit?
Yes. I almost hit a turkey with a semi, but it ducked.
Nice.
It was
Wow,
clearly
smart-
been
smart
hit because it was in
turkey.
the middle of the fucking
Derek,
street.
have you
so.
hit anything with a vehicle? Actually, I tell you what, I did hit a dog one time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I knew the person.
Oh, I had a pig.
So I was like, I'm not stopping and talking to him. Dog was fine. Dog
I
was
hit a
fine.
squirrel.
Okay.
You hit a dog? And you're like, it's fine.
I was going like 5 miles an hour in this neighborhood. The dog
No.
was just,
Oh, that shit.
Was that
Oh,
in
okay.
Wayne?
no, it was in Skyler.
Remember when we were driving around High in Wayne? Wintertime? It was
No.
you, me, and Shay. And we went to that neighborhood where the water tower was out. There was 2 water towers, right? The one that was like out towards the neighborhood versus out
Oh,
past
that
the
weird,
gas station.
with the kids?
We saw a dog that had clearly been hit by a car, and we're like, "Oh my god!" And we're just like going so slow too because we're high. We had a big snowstorm, and then we went around the block again, and then like there was the kid and the parent that are like standing watching. We're like, "Let's get out of here."
Fucking what the fuck?
I do kind of vaguely remember that. I think I put it on my memory though. There was-
Yeah, we were all like, "This is what." We went
we
back
could
around
tell the
because
dog
we're like,
had broken its
we
legs.
went back around and we saw that it
Carly's
was-
home.
We saw the dog. And we're like, was that dog hit by a car? We went back around to check on it, and that by the time we came back around, it was the dad and or whatever parent and a kid.
Yeah,
It's 8:15 in Carly's home.
yeah. We put that.
Holy
Out, we put
shit.
that out of our memory though, or I did. I kind of tried to forget about that.
Yeah.
Either way, is there anything else we need to talk about
No,
tonight?
I realized it later was I was rolling shit.
You were just rolling.
I was-
You were
I
on,
was-
you were on Molly.
Make
or
sure to
what?
vote.
know what I
And
mean?
fuck John.
No.
No, don't vote and then fuck John. Just fuck John, and generally you should vote.
Then go vote. Did you cast your
I
ballot
mean,
already?
I'll have my ass open at the polling place. Hey, a polling place. There we go. Haha. That's dumb.
What are you gonna be pulling at your place?
No, I'll have no. Free ass sex.
All poll.
Fuck
No
off,
vote.
Fuck off, John.
Trashy.